Your audio live.
Whoa!
Welcome.
Blood price. Woo!
We're it's still earlier than we usually are.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if by early you mean 8 minutes, 8 minutes late on the docket.
8 minutes late. Let's
on
go.
the dot, perfectly.
All right, let's try to squeeze out as much blood price tonight as possible. Aaron, what happened last time?
Oh, hold on, before we get to that,
Oh,
my brother
okay.
has to leave the room.
Okay.
I will give him his time.
All right.
I hope he doesn't take too much of it.
He closed the door this time. Wonderful.
Imagine not closing the door.
Walking in this room, door closed, leaving it, and then just
imagine not closing your door.
Yeah, that actually gets me really upset.
Imagine not sticking around to watch Blood Price.
Also a bad idea. But when that happens, I'm either in bed or I'm streaming, so it's like, wow, I gotta actually get up now.
Gotta use these things called legs.
Were legs involved last time on Blood Price?
What a strong segue.
Maybe Algicanius's.
It's a pretty good segue.
No,
man. Those implications.
No, off that segue. On our last adding in Blood Spice, you guys have a name now. Courtesy of the captured Grayscale, you are now officially the King's Road. And kind of riding as high you guys took to start out your last minute, tying up odds and ends in Kraytar before leaving. Ari and Kai try to negotiate out of a power vacuum using the gun-dealing Zola. Victor, Marco, and Cicely attempted to smuggle Levi out of shops and dining and out of the city. So he can live
partially out right now.
So he can live a long and fulfilling life, hopefully.
We have officially succeeded with half of our plan.
And while they were doing that,
Cherry was pushing the plot.
Yeah. You caught fire. You were set on fire while exploring the abandoned now.
Don't forget the floor full of blood.
Yeah. Explaining the viscera and otherwise abandoned clinic of Dr. Feelgood. Finding some notes on the way, which after this, I will make public to the entire party. And rescuing Algicanius before dragging the singed body of you both back to the inn where everyone had reconvened. So, party. Now that everyone's back at the inn, in decent, more or less shape. What are you doing?
What are we doing?
We got is Algicanius asleep?
He is not quite asleep. He's kind of like laying on the floor.
I'm gonna lift him into a cot.
Is he laying on the floor?
He is conscious. He is conscious.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is he laying on a floor in like a so this is life?
Yeah, pretty much. He is cheek down on the floor. The suit is burned and kind of battered in places. He is just ragged, just there.
It's like that sometimes.
How many more days are we spending in this godforsaken town?
Till we get paid. So since that conversation happened today, 2 more days, right? Or is it 1 more day? I don't remember how long it actually is out of character.
What's the time?
I think it's 1 more day because our day is should be winding down now. Speaking of though, do we know any nearby towns on the way to our next destination?
I mean, there was the one we passed through with the zombies.
Marco stares at the cardboard cutout of Ari.
What? Yeah, I mean, we
because Nugget would know.
The only reason why I'm saying that is because we may or may not have transportation if we wait like 1 more day.
What do you mean by transportation?
Okay. For clarity's sake, you talked to Bloodhoof and he said he would send you a payment to Hema, which would be in 2 days.
So
I thought
to Hema in 2 days.
I thought we told. All right.
It took us like what, a week?
No, getting back to Hema, it takes It took 3 days.
Okay, so we should probably leave like as soon as we long rest.
You can get there.
I want to take a shower.
Oh, so does that mean Zola is also?
Zola's waiting on wherever she doesn't.
Oh, so I know what I'm doing then.
But there are no docks. Hema's landlocked.
Yeah, I
we
do
getting
believe-
a carriage? I thought we were getting land stuff because we were going through the sea. So we were gonna get like a carriage or something.
No,
Right, you do
the
have a
negotiations-
carriage.
Oh.
We do have a carriage because we've always
did
had one.
survive.
Your negotiations with Zola were to get a sea.
You know what? That room was so dark, I couldn't hear anything that was going on. So that's cool. I misunderstood that entire situation.
Okay.
Alright, so important thing is we should be getting back to Hema soon, so you guys want to leave tomorrow morning then, since it's already like afternoonish?
Yeah, you and Aldricanius need to rest. So
I'm going to look for a bathhouse, because...
Non
Yeah, we
this
can-
city.
God, fucking...
you know they should
That's what
really
I've been saying.
consider
kid.
building a bathhouse.
Non this city.
Why not?
Someone will get stabbed.
So
Oh yeah, shit, if I drop the soap. Yeah, you know what? Better, good idea.
building
Got it.
shops and dining. No one'll find it.
Why would you?
It'll give people
Why?
incentive to overthrow the idea of shops and dining and actually make it tolerable.
Oh god, I would love that.
Oh hey, Aldricanius, did I tell you that we handed Grayscale into the Navy?
That's great. That's great.
It's the...
I would sound happier, but
Yeah, it's all right. You have burns halfway across your body. You don't really need to sound too
I
bad.
also feel really, really drowsy.
Yeah, go ahead. You
Yeah.
earned a nap, champ.
Elves don't sleep. Elves don't sleep.
They don't
Well,
need...
you
Don't you
should.
guys meditate or whatever?
Yeah. This isn't gonna go away from that though. Oh god.
You know what? I'm probably just going to immediately crash in a bed and do some work tonight. Let me just take off the bloody... As much bloody and ruined fabric on me there is.
It's singed in a lot of places too.
Oh my god, you know what, I'm gonna go into a separate room that we've rented out and just change into the pair of clothes Ari bought from me to give to me. So,
From you.
yeah,
Oh, it's so stupid.
it's alright, cool, I'm gonna crash, I am dead tired. I just want to do a long rest right now. Bring me back food, I guess, later if you guys
You
can
did
do that.
long rests. You don't have.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
You cannot long rest right now.
Why not?
Fuck, Aaron,
Oh,
I am...
wait, is that relegated to just Cherry, or
Everyone.
because
You get the benefit of a long rest every 24 hours.
Didn't we talk about this last session, how we
Yeah.
didn't have a long rest?
I thought you
Well,
long
no, we
rested-
did
you-
after that session.
Oh,
Basically,
right.
It's been an entire day since.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's been an entire day.
Sorry, you know, that shocking, horrific scene in that cellar has left me without my sense of time.
I at least assumed it was an entire day.
What?
Alright.
So what I think the way that it went down was meeting with the admirals at dawn.
Yeah.
However long that took to clear up, I think it was an hour to 2 hours. We didn't have a long rest since before we went to Grayscale's Island, so it was relegated that we were allowed to take a long rest at that point. So that would be like, what, 8 or 9 hours?
Yeah, you long rested before you talked to the admirals.
No, we long rested.
Yeah, we long rested after we talked.
After.
Oh yeah,
We
after.
long
I
rested
used to remember
before
that.
we went to Grayscale's Island, and then we long rested after we talked to the admirals. Those
Yeah,
were the last
yeah,
two times we
yeah.
Right,
long
right,
rested.
right.
So you got
What
the,
did
you
you,
got the back half of today, pretty much, to
Okay.
to go through.
what did you guys do while I was, saving your life?
And I was kidnapped. And
Also
drugged.
saving a life.
Okay, well, you don't gotta make us feel bad about it.
I'm sorry, it's really just
It's
Everything.
fine. We know that you didn't mean it. I'm kidding. You
There's-
probably did.
Well,
there's
if you
dried
wanna
blood all over my
know
skin.
What Ari and I were up to, we were giving us a couple of new jobs and potentially some workers so that we can make more money. Yeah, that sounds great, doesn't it?
Is that what we're doing? I thought we were going back to
Should we be
Hema.
letting them in on this now.
can give them the details.
Oh no, it's Ari's remaining personality, the DM.
Hey,
Everything
Hey,
about that.
Aaron.
I turned to Marco. Everything about that exchange seemed exceedingly fishy.
hey, Aaron. At this point, can I roll? Can I roll an intelligence check because I know that Ari is planning to get a ship?
That's insight.
Okay. Because I already know he's planning to get a ship, so I wanted to know if I had to roll something and what I would have to roll to go. Oh, you mean the ship, right?
Insight.
All right.
Contested by deception. 17. Deception.
I mean, Ari's going to win a deception check. That's not even.
You were actually really close. No clue.
Gee, I wonder what he could possibly mean. I wonder if it's related to that thing he probably told me about 2 days ago.
Listen,
I
I just
don't know. Maybe if we all trusted each other a little bit more, this wouldn't be so fishy.
I
Look,
trust you
it's-
guys.
It's nothing.
I mean, you guys are the
Nothing we-
ones hiding this.
It's nothing we can't handle. It's,
Alright, I got-
It's nothing illegal. It's nothing illegal.
Inciting that. I know Ari's back.
Marco isn't going to incite that. He is just going to laugh.
Guys, this actually isn't illegal.
I don't like the way he
What
said
we're
that.
talking about.
I don't like the way we said.
Look at the
Chris,
doubts
I-
on this.
I know that the room was so dark that you couldn't hear anything, but a lot of that conversation went pretty illegal.
Sakura,
You know-
it's not illegal, but it could be worse.
I am not interested. Oh, speaking of things I am not interested in, what? Okay, you know what? That sounded really bad. I'm sorry. I look over to Victor's group. All right, what did you guys do today?
Yikes.
I already told you.
I
guess you just didn't hear me.
No, I heard the save a life part, but what do you mean? Was there another boy being? I don't. Sorry
The
about
hell
that.
is
need to
shops and
understand.
dining?
Wait, did you save the entirety of shops and dining?
No, we saved someone who was.
We saved a life in shops and dining.
My
Yeah.
life, in fact, I
That
never want to
really
go back.
matters, frankly.
Hey, you think in one of those stores in there's like anti-venom?
Yes,
This-
probably, but good luck finding it.
Were you poisoned?
Actually, no.
I was in.
You
There
know-
was a lot.
You know what? I actually do know a store that could help you. I just don't know where it is because it's
Do
Do you
probably
want to go
moved.
looking for
Let's
it?
move again.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, Aldracanius, you're
write it out.
poisoned?
I don't know what I am.
I'm gonna, whatever disease is on you, I'm just gonna use 5 points of lay on hands to remove one disease or poison affecting him, if there is any.
You put your hand on him, the radiant energy fuses out, and nothing seems to change.
Well, I did my part.
That's okay. Good.
You're probably just really
I
tired
am-
and burnt.
I'm just. I think. Hold on. Let me see if he knows. Oh yeah. I think I'm just coming down.
Oh,
With
I
the
found
sickness?
No.
I found
Coming
some
down the
syringes in your
road?
desk.
From a high?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This reminds me of when I was younger. Oh.
What the? You got high? How did you get anything while you were quote unquote kidnapped?
So
Did you miss
there's a
that?
doctor.
Oh, yo,
Feel good.
Yo, guys, I'm not with it right now. That's so crazy.
It's alright. It's alright. They have the hamsters working in somewhere in this room, in someone's head.
Yeah.
I think I'm
somewhere.
offended, but
Don't worry. You don't have to be offended.
Don't worry, Kai, I'm offended for you.
you know what? I'm just gonna. What time is it? 8 o'clock or something like that.
About 6.
Hey,
6. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna make some money. I'll see you guys.
alright. I want to have a group discussion when we can.
Hey,
We can have that on the road tomorrow.
quick favor
Alright.
too. Since you guys are heading out and you said you came from Hema, any chance you know Joy?
She, we
Didn't we introduce ourselves as knowing Joy?
Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I-
kinda
He's
it's-
tired.
partially
it's
Joy's
really-
superior. What's up?
Oh, I'm.
Joy and I are really good friends.
Is she okay?
She's doing great,
Yeah,
I
actually.
mean, as okay as Joy can be.
As okay as you can be in Hema.
Okay. New question. Is she okay by normal individual standards?
Alive.
Yes.
I would think so, yeah.
As we last saw her,
Okay,
yes.
Okay, that's good. She's good heart, good kid. Sharp as a rock, though.
Lieutenant Ryan might be
I
a pain in the ass, but she keeps track of Joy.
Fox can be very sharp.
Listen, if I might be
Not
She's
that
more
one.
like
if I might be so bold, rock might an understatement.
Rocks don't need to be sharp, Algicanius.
I
They're
think-
blunt.
I think a bowling ball might be a bit more.
Let's not
she's as
talk
sharp as a
about
bowling
Joy
ball.
like that. She is a great girl.
Listen, your kindness and your intelligence are not
Correlated.
Joy is great. It's just I
Mm.
worry if she ever gets into a commanding position.
like Kai. I'm sure your
Of
heart's in
any
the right
sort.
place,
I know.
but I'd argue.
Oh, my dice. I dropped it.
What did your dice want to roll that you didn't think to roll at the time?
Oh, nothing. Oh, hold on. Let me turn my light on. It's gone.
Oh.
The dice hit the light switch. Oh no!
Ah, yes, I cast blindness on the DM.
Ooh, that dice really disappeared, huh? Oh, here it goes. I'm gonna do all that. Ready?
Oh, that actually was a roll. Okay.
Yeah. Huh. Sure. Okay, let's go with that. Well, let's just say hi to her for me when you get back.
Anything
You know you
else?
would've, even if you didn't tell us.
I'll take care of it.
That's good. And he kind of rolls himself back and underneath the bed. I need darkness.
Enjoy.
Important. Back to the important thing I asked for. So, what did you guys do in shops and dining besides save?
We told you.
All right,
We also,
we can
also
just.
went looking for a magic door. That there wasn't any.
Oh wait, why is that for the speakeasy thing?
Yeah.
Speaking of the magic door,
Ah.
oh my god, wow, I'm so glad you said
I have a solution to the magic door thing if you guys want.
that.
The solution to what magic door thing? Is there a problem with the magic door that
No,
we should be talking about?
If you guys didn't find
Is
what
there
I
a
can.
problem with the magic door we should be talking about, Kai?
So I'm gonna take out the.
I'm gonna
the
turn
card,
over.
And I'm gonna flip it over. Is it still all red?
Still red.
So I have the new passcode for this speakeasy, but
Oh.
the card is red on one side, which is not what it's supposed to be, and I don't really know what that means.
Maybe the rent's due or something. I don't
Maybe
know.
he's trying to get our attention to visit.
Maybe it's all on fire.
Or that.
We could try to check it out, but maybe I don't know.
It's always nice. We can always check it out.
We can just do
Something
that right
tells me-
now. We all have time.
Points at the door to the room.
My only concern before I do this is that we can't really fight in there. So if something's wrong, and this red means do not go, we're putting ourselves in a very interesting situation.
I
I'm-
mean,
Okay,
save
over
for
to
Cherry,
with
we're all
that.
pretty fine, I think, right?
Yeah. Also, I can give us some form of a magical door. I hope. I think.
All right.
Is it
so
a
do you wanna?
dimension?
I just wanted to say that. Now we're doing this.
Yeah, well, okay.
Do you want to try out your magic door right now?
We don't need to. We have a door right here. But like in a situation where we didn't have a door, like if we're
Yeah,
out
no,
in the road.
All right. So we're going to the speakeasy.
All right, I'm getting
We're
up.
gonna try.
All right. So I'm gonna walk up to the door. I'm
Oh
gonna take
fuck!
it out.
I brought a light.
Can I secretly say the password? Do I have to roll stealth?
Everyone is standing within 5 feet of you. There's like no way.
All right, fine.
We're just talking about.
No, God, let him try.
Weren't we just talking about not keeping secrets?
No. It's not about keeping
us now.
It's because I still want to feel useful, and he gave the card to me, so it should be my password.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say white spawn and tap on the door 3 times.
Okay.
If I could roll sarcasm, I'd have a plus 18.
The door swings open, and you are immediately greeted with the sounds of battle.
Close it, close it, close it, close it, close it. I ain't trying to die today.
There is the clashing of swords, yelling. You see flashes of light because you're looking down at a stair. You're looking down into a staircase that goes somewhere into a door. There is definite gunfire.
Close
Is there
that
any
door.
type of cheering?
Come on,
There's
all.
a lot of yelling.
Okay, yeah, no, close it.
Come on, all. Let's go in. Maybe we'll all get impaled in the same lens.
A part of me wants to go help them. Now that we have opened this door.
Kai, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Impalement.
A burst of flame kind of moves up the stairs, and you duck your head back as it.
Alright, that's
That was a fireball.
Leave.
Close the door. So red means fighting. Okay, I'm just gonna put that back in my pockets.
Does that mean open house in there? Because normally we're not allowed to fight in there.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe it's those Celestials?
Yeah, no, definitely not messing with that. Nope.
Maybe it's just they're under new management.
I don't like any of these suggestions, so I'm just gonna go do what I originally planned on doing and meet you guys later tonight.
Alright.
Unless any of you want to come with me, I'm gonna go around town.
Somebody's the
Perform.
bed. You hear, what the fuck was that?
I fell down the stairs.
Make a deception check. The stairs are oddly warm. What? The? No.
Go
Just
back.
Try
sleep, you're
again.
fine.
Aldracanius, you want to go see your place?
No.
Alright.
Just
I'll
sleep,
just-
you're fine.
I'll just.
Oh, Vest.
The problem is I can't sleep. I'll just.
Keep trying.
It is
Aldracanius,
racially impossible, Marco.
do you meditate at all?
That doesn't help this. Trust me, I know.
That's not what I asked you, but okay.
That's quitter talk.
I mean, unconscious is a type
I've-
of sleep. We can always just knock you out.
I've come down from a few benders in my day.
Well, no, the only reason I'm asking is because if you can meditate, and if it were to help you calm down at all, I can play some music to help you meditate.
I don't know how useful that would be, Kai.
You
Whatever.
know, it's a really great way to make you tired. You want to come to shops and dining?
Okay, you know what? This
I-
man has seen enough torture, Marco.
Marco, that's a fate I wouldn't wish the man who bashed my skull in when we were all about to go on that boat.
Oh, really? I'd wish that of Mr. G.
I wouldn't wish that for anyone.
I just started playing.
As I get like unreasonably close, like and exceedingly, you know, like when like a zoom in and the character gets taken in detail.
Marco says
That's
equally.
how I look. While
Marco
Marco
says
remains
equally
this-
under his breath. He's like, I want that belt.
I just started playing my lyre in hopes that.
That is nice, kid. Doesn't help really, but it is nice.
His lyre has a
When I'm told that
26.
something isn't gonna help and I do it anyway.
Well, it was worth a shot. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna leave. I'll be back.
What to do with the next 3 hours of my time? Probably 2.5 hours now.
Yeah. Thereabouts.
I can't believe I've gotten accurately good at telling D&D time. I mean, if we don't have anything to do, I was just gonna stand out front of shops and dining and ask people if they need
Yeah,
help.
if you don't have anything to do, feel free.
that's
I don't think
that's
we have
probably
anything
what
I want to have a
do.
group discussion, but we can just save that for the road.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
probably
guys,
As soon as we come back.
Guys, did I tell you what happened with DT?
No, you didn't. But Kai already left, so.
I
I'll
actually
just-
don't remember if we were there.
No,
slash
you weren't there. I just don't remember if I talked about it in like the 5 seconds
No,
of
that's
our
not
last
what I
session.
mean.
Oh.
I would continue to say, when she went away in the first place, I don't remember if there was anyone there or anyone who succeeded the perception check to notice exactly where she went anyway.
Just Sakura, who was next to her.
Who succeeded the perception check of
No,
that original.
Sakura was directly next to her.
And he saw that?
Yeah,
Or did he
and
think
then
that?
and then
I
I
mean,
had that whole.
you can't exactly miss, barring like, you know,
Like 6 dwarves carrying a team.
barring like magic fuckery or like
Oh,
the voguiest of vogue, someone right next to you just leaving.
I suppose that's true.
And then I had the whole thing last week where I found out what happened. Anyways, I'll just save it till Kai gets back, I guess.
So does anybody else want to say what they're doing in the next 3 hours, or should I?
I'm gonna work
do you
on
want-
fashion designs and stay in my room and rest. I'm tired.
I don't. You know what? No, I'm not going back to shops and dining. I might.
I'm actually not going into shops and dining. I'm just standing at the mouth of it and going, hey, if anyone needs help, I'll try and remember things for you. For a cost.
Isn't that what Levi there is for? Or it's kind or whatever.
Before Marco leaves the shops and dining, I just the world does not deserve.
At the point in time that Cherry mentions Levi, I go, about that, and then wiggles his eyebrows, but doesn't actually say anything.
You know what? I'm just gonna work on these
In
designs.
hopes that Cherry will actually catch on without words.
I can tell something. I ain't rolling an insight check. I'm too tired to care
You
and go
don't
into
have
a
to.
room.
I'm being pretty obvious.
I'm just gonna
Levi
go lie
stated
down.
his intentions. Remember?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I would assume that that's free.
I mean, like, Cherry's, like, dead tired, and, like, all he knows is that you guys went to shops and dining and met Levi. Or, well, had Victor meet him and all that, so... What's going through his head is, like, oh yeah, Victor probably dissected that poor being.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna go lie down and work on some designs.
We'll talk in the morning.
So I assume everyone's
Yeah, it's just like
slightly.
hang out at like a pub or something and get dinner for a
Yeah.
while.
Everyone.
Oh,
And actually,
yeah.
she'll listen for like new because we are a port town. She'll listen for like news about what's going on. That sailors are looking and stuff.
I want to do 2 things.
Okay.
Originally, I just wanted to go around and make some money.
Mhm.
Now I want to sneak back into the speakeasy and see what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
Don't die.
Okay.
He's thinking that we don't know what he's doing.
Aaron, my thing is very quick. My question is very quick. Can I get this before?
Huh?
What day of the week is it? You
Yeah,
just have to give me a number.
You have 2.
Okay. Still don't have to do anything. Nice.
All right. So, with the exception of Kai, everyone's essentially this being, even though it's a port town, Navy's still here. Navy's still locking on the pier. No one's leaving. No one's coming in.
Okay. Fair enough. Then I'll just enjoy dinner.
Marco, as you stand, do you know, like, Black Friday people are starting to leave? Like, that general, like, just haggard, beaten, often defeated, and just tired look?
Yep, I
That's
do.
what I'm seeing a lot of.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that
even-
being said, Marco isn't going to, like, outright, like, be in people's faces, like, hey, do you need any help? It's like, if someone looks at him like they're about to ask him for help, he'll be like, yeah, what's up?
You get a few people asking, like, where's the noodle shop? And it make a wisdom check. Let's give me a raw wisdom check.
All right, sure. I offhand don't think I've ever seen
You
a
have not.
noodle shop.
You have not.
Nope, sorry, never seen a noodle shop.
Yeah. Like, oh,
But-
okay. Good
but,
try, good try.
As consolation, I'm going to offer the knowledge that some shops tend to carry things that are closer to other shops that they're usually part of, and that the shopkeepers probably have some base knowledge, and to ask them.
Okay. Sock.
Aaron, check your DMs. I have a question.
We're on, by the way.
cool.
Like I can hear us just fine.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
All right, we're good.
So, 8. It's just. It's been a long day. Your mind is not in the right place to begin to do the level of design and detail that you're accustomed to. Like basic outlines are fine, but actual planning of what to do with them is it's just not coming to you. It's
All right.
not happening. Kai,
Mm-hmm.
about halfway through the night, evening, general dusk time, when the sun goes down, the moon comes out, you sneak off to a more secluded alleyway and find a unguarded, unlocked, pretty much nondescript door into what would be the back of another building.
Mm-hmm.
And you stand in front of it and you hold the key in your hand.
Okay. Before I go inside,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is gonna work,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna try this. I want Pax to stay outside.
Okay. Pax
Uh,
float us up to the adjacent rooftop.
yeah, just keep an eye out. Let me know if anyone. I mean, I doubt anyone's gonna be able to get in, but if anything happens to me that you can hear and you can get help, do that. And then I'm gonna step inside.
All right. You knock on the door. Say the passphrase. You open the door to the same staircase that leads down this pitch black hallway, and you still hear the sounds of fighting.
Okay, I'm going to make my way down. The shadows recede the further I go down, right?
No. It's just like you're walking down pretty much just a dark tunnel, about 30 feet down.
I know the fighting is loud and everything, but can I try to be quiet about going down?
Give me a stealth check.
10.
10. You go down and your foot catches on one of the stairs, and there's this creak like of wood giving, and then you like pull your foot back and you move slowly, but it's a very noticeable noise.
Okay. I'm hoping that happened during one of the gunshots.
You eventually find your way to the bottom of the staircase, and let me change the music real quick. This one. And you kind of push yourself up to the side of the door frame. You peek your head in, and you're looking into a bar fight between a bunch of figures you more or less know, and these weird gray, incorporeal, almost ghostly figures. In the back of the bar, about 120 feet back, there is a door that is just thrown open, and there is this shimmering gray and black just void that these figures are pouring out of. In the actual bar itself, everyone in some capacity is combating these things. Like the man in black is on a table with both his guns down, just shooting up at them. You see just kind of bits and pieces of some of the people, like denizens you've seen but not really interacted with, fighting, throwing swords, throwing magic. There's where the band usually is. You see every now and then after some notes, some of their eyes flash and they point off to someone who's fighting. But the door keeps coming, like stays open, and more things start pouring out of the void. Gurman is currently behind the bar counter, kind of throwing knives back at them, and every now and then, like one of them will hit and they'll kind of like break out and open, and the figure would dissipate. But then two more come out of the door to take its place.
Okay, I have a very funny question. See how when we used to walk into the bar, everyone would stop what they were doing and greet you?
Yeah.
Does that happen?
No, you were standing. You're pushed against the side of the door, like the door frame, and you're looking in.
So I'm just peeking in right now.
You're
Okay.
just peeking in right now. Everyone seems a little bit more preoccupied right now.
All right. Do I see who was the bartender that we spoke to? Was that Garen, the one throwing the
German.
knives?
Yeah.
German?
Yeah.
Okay. He's throwing the knives, everyone's fighting these things, and the door swung wide open. Is there oh my god, I don't
You hear glass shattering somewhere.
I do not know how strong these things are.
And then about 3 seconds later, there's just this wall of flame from where that noise came from erupts.
How far away is German?
He's about
From
15,
where I am?
15 feet away. From
15
door to
feet?
from door to counter, yeah.
Okay, all right. I am. So can I? And the countertop is a regular bar, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So okay, I'm gonna dash over to him.
Okay. So you grab the nose point, you sprint across, you press your back up to underneath the counter, and while you're see if anyone notices or if they're busy. Oh, they're busy. Kind of Gilman pops up, throws another knife, and looks down, sees and goes, well, you caught us at a bad time.
Yeah, I saw the red on the card,
Yeah,
and I
boss
figured
haunted.
that meant
Boss haunted.
okay, haunted.
Haunted.
Do you guys need help? Should we come back and help?
You see that door back there?
Uh-huh.
Leads to a really weird plane or something. He throws a knife up. We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out.
All right then. What that sounds like is we're not ready for this. So.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. You know what monoculus is?
No.
Weird spider demon ghost thing. Can you handle that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, a lot of legs and tentacles and eyes, so, when you're ready for that, come back here.
Okay, all right, I'm just, you know what, I'm gonna take another nerve point and dash back because...
As you go to turn, just a chair just launched across the room, and you hear, sorry, and you look over, you see this large, about 7.5 foot, this blue and white skinned creature just throwing chairs at ghosts.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm booking it.
Yeah, we're a little bit busy. We'll let you know when you can come back.
This isn't sorted out by a certain amount of time, and everyone else seems up to it. We are gonna come back and help.
Yeah. We'll let you know.
All right, it was good seeing you. Please don't die. I really enjoy you.
We'll try. Listen, we won't die. We'll probably, if anyone gets captured that door, they'll probably, it'll lay eggs in them or something.
That sounds horrible.
It is. It'll be a good story, though. He chucks another knife. Anyway.
I don't think, I feel like I would be a meat shield.
Listen, we'll take any help we can get. All right?
I'll come back and help them.
There's a lot of meat in this bar already.
I guess
that girl over there punching ghosts. I don't even know his name. You look over and you see this, just like a half elf figure, just running up walls and punching ghosts in the side of the head, and they break open and dissipate.
Is that door magically pushed open? Can someone just go over there and shut it?
I like that one.
What do you say?
I said, is that door just magically open, or can we?
No, yeah, that's been going on like the first little bit. It was like, oh, hey, that door's open. We should close another knife. We should close it. And we closed it, and it would open again. And then the void appeared, and then stuff started coming out.
So even if we were to close it, it wouldn't stop that.
No, we are trying to close it now. We are trying to. We have people for this. We have.
Aaron, I'm gonna come back with help. Okay, we're gonna get that door shut. We don't have to fight these things.
We have
that door closed.
We have a crack team of celestials and maybe demons. I don't know. I don't question my clientele that much on the door thing. If you don't want to come back, I understand. It's a little hot, and kind of out of the door, you see just this long, like, taloned limb come out, and it pierces through something, and it yanks into the door. Oh, that's not an issue.
What the fuck was that?
Monoculus.
So that
Tentacle,
door
spider.
So that door's just pushed open now.
Yeah. There's a light coming out of it now. It's just kind of stabbing at people, and some kind of move up to where the guy was and take swings at the leg.
I'm gonna come back with help.
You know what? Up to you, man. I can't stop you. I would say though, respectfully, you guys are cool and all. Don't know if you're ready for this though.
I hear you loud and clear, and we'll figure something out, okay?
Just feel free, take your time. We'll let you know when we got something control. Oh, and close the door before you go. We'll want stuff getting out.
Right. On my way out, I'm gonna shoot a sacred flame at the tentacle at the door.
It hit it. It makes a dexterity saving throw. Fails. The sacred flame goes out and it kind of dissipates across the tentacle, the limb.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Like a carapace, like if you've seen a spider leg, it looks like that. It's like armored like carapace thing, and then on the edge is this long kind of like.
I don't know why I expected that to work. I'm just really trying to help. I'm just gonna run up and I'm going to slam the door behind me.
And as soon as you slam the door, the sound of battle fades.
Okay. How far am I away from the Navy ship?
About. You're going. I'll say maybe a 10-minute walk.
Can I make that a 4-minute run?
If you push it, yeah.
I'm gonna push it. I'm looking for Ebon Feather.
Okay.
If I run into him on the way.
All right.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Can Pax assist me?
Pax can. I'll say this. Yeah, Pax can help. You can take the help action.
Oh, it's a 16.
16. As you get closer and closer, you don't see Ebon Feather. You do see naval officers, though.
Naval officers. Bloodhoof. I need someone that we've already spoken to.
Let's see who would be out. Hold on. Let me notes. At this point, Baptiste is out.
Baptiste? Okay. I trust Baptiste. Can I stop him?
He is like actively with the soldiers, like in front of the ship, guarding the ship. Kind of.
Oh.
There are two guards on the like, kind of leading up to the walkway, and he's just behind them, on a chair, like looking through a book.
I'm gonna Baptiste. Hello, hi. Baptiste.
Kind of closes the book and looks up at you.
Can you come here? Like I'll wave him over.
He shrugs and gets up and walks over to you.
Okay, Baptiste. You or any of your admirals like fighting and are bored?
He kind of like looks to the ship, turns his body towards the city and like throws his hands out.
It sounds like he doesn't know. Does he point somewhere or he just shrugs?
Like just kind of throws his hands out at the city in general. Give me can you make an insight check?
Okay, because I don't know what the fuck that means. 14.
They are busy. Look at the general state of the city.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This really doesn't concern you guys, and if you're busy, then that's fine. Don't worry about it. I have some friends that need some help, and I need some really strong people. Me and my friends cannot handle what's going on right now. But I just thought I should ask, because considering Grayscale is off the streets, you guys are doing mostly cleanup. So things should be a bit calmer, but for some reason, you guys are so busy.
He kind of points to one of the guards behind him, and one of the guards goes, 7 people got stabbed today, in like a 1-hour period.
Doesn't that happen every day?
Yeah. So we're still busy with it.
But you need like all the admirals out?
Do you
know,
want
like
to get stabbed?
animals and-
Do you want to get stabbed?
No one wants to get stabbed.
Okay, no one wants to get stabbed. So let's make a show of force to make sure no one gets stabbed.
do you want to be sucked into a void?
No.
Okay, so
Wait, what?
yeah, all right. Now that we've measured, who has it worse, I'm gonna head out. You guys good luck with all the stabbing.
Genuinely confused.
Baptiste, if you or Evan Feather or Bloodhoof ever have some spare time before we leave this city, you know where to find us. And I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna walk away. That's it. I've seen enough.
You all kind of like look at each other, and then they just watch you go.
Yeah. 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 All right. I'm just gonna head back to the. I don't even care how much money I made anymore. I'm just. Wow, that was a lot.
For reference, 10 gold.
Okay.
So everyone turns in for the night.
Did Algicanius go home or not?
You have your rest.
Is Algicanius still here?
You have your rest.
I think he slept under the dark bed.
You know, he's allowed.
And come 2 in the morning. You. Who's checking the bed?
Well, I'm assuming we're in the same room, looking under my bed.
You look on the bed and he's still there.
Oh my god, Algicanius, go home.
He pulls the covers back down, like the side of the bed back down over him.
Oh my god, you the reason why.
Buddy, you're gonna have to go home because we're leaving the room and they're not gonna let you stay here. Actually, you know what? They might let you stay here, but I don't want you to have to handle that by yourself.
5 more minutes.
Alright, fine, buddy. Yeah, 5.
Get out!
Wait, who said that?
Algicanius.
You told us to get out?
Yeah.
Is
Of
he
our
kicking
room?
us out of the room that we paid for?
That's illegal. Alright, yeah.
Part of me just wants to take him, blanket it all, and throw him out the window, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm nice.
So what are
I'm
you guys
very nice.
What are you guys doing with the day ahead of you?
I hope we're eating over breakfast.
I thought we were
Sakura
packing,
wants to-
eating, and then leaving.
Yeah,
I want a group meeting, whether it's on the carriage or not.
You know,
I
it could be
think-
on the
I
carriage because we
think-
have 3 days.
I think we should have that group meetings very soon.
We'll do it in the carriage.
You guys.
I think we should do it before we leave.
As we're packing up stuff, we're like at the stables getting our carriage ready. I got like this cardboard life-size cutout of Ari just jamming it in the back.
I don't need a. Okay. Well, alright. If you're gonna do it this way, alright. Fine.
It's okay. We have life-size cardboard cutouts of all of us.
Yeah,
We have
it's
our merch somewhere.
Oh yeah.
a little behind the scenes for our fans.
Yeah, they're good for they're good stand-ins
Yeah.
when you're doing something not at all illegal.
Maybe someday someone will actually buy one of our cardboard cutouts.
Yeah, and do not illicit things with them.
You know, I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. And
Speaking of illicit things,
At this point, you guys are mounting up.
how do we feel about giant spiders and spectral creatures?
What?
Hey, Aaron, can I roll an intelligence check to know what a giant ghost spider is?
It sounds like a giant ghost spider.
No, as in like if I would know like what that is.
Does the name Maractus mean anything to anyone?
That's a Pokemon.
It can't.
It says God.
Can Aaron,
I feel like it's something my people would come up with.
Aaron, can I roll intelligence on the fourth wall?
Victor, no, you're sliding down the Z-axis again.
I need to know if I'm gonna be. I need to know if I'm gonna be ascending again.
Wait. Did I really fuck that up?
Aaron,
Of course you did.
Aaron, may I?
No.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Can I get a spelling?
I think I know what the fourth one is.
Can I get a spelling for that word? On the class?
Yeah, I'm on a class.
That is a miraculous.
Okay.
He said
You guys-
Arachnus.
No, I definitely said Maractus. I
You
most
said
definitely did.
miraculous.
That's a Pokemon.
Yeah, got to the same
Okay,
thing.
so if he actually says monoclass,
Yeah, I
do
say
we attempt?
monoclass.
Should we get to attempt to roll a?
Make a. Hold on, let me see something.
I
anyone
know I
trained-
don't know what that is, so
Is
I'm not
anyone
even gonna bother.
trained in religion?
Let me take a look.
Ah, yes, the proficiency that
There's
only
one.
vampires, dead hunters take.
Victor, make a religion check.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Oh my god, that man really
I
ascended
know.
past the fourth wall. Holy shit.
That is.
Hey, so I know I may have just ascended for half a second there, but I might have some insight on this. I've also heard a lot more in my ascension. Kai, I put my hand on his shoulder.
Yeah, Victor.
I know what you may have said in this reality, but what you said up there is a lot different.
This is the part where we find out Victor's the ranger subclass for interplanetary traveler.
So,
Victor just snaps out of it. It's like, sorry, I was thinking about Star Trek.
Monoclus is a lesser god figure, generally described as being the creeping fear or the lord of fear. It tends to take the form of whatever the viewer's worst fear is or are, and what little traditional iconography of it exists is spiderish in nature, because spiders are common fear, but they're also more kind of just out there ones, like just blankness, just described as being a blank, absolute void of nothingness. Tentacles are not uncommon, but what it's kind of attributed to doing is preying on nightmares and drawing power from latent fear.
So, in a series of ramblings, I'm going to pretty much just convey all that information and then follow it up with, now that we've all been educated on what this is,
Nope.
Kai, what the
Nope.
fuck?
Right, so the reason I bring this up is, remember when we tried to go into the speakeasy yesterday?
You don't even need to finish it. We're getting on the carriage.
No.
Thank you.
Nope.
Thank you.
I'm not
Cherry,
dealing with
thank
that.
you.
So what I'm hearing is bars haunted.
Yeah.
Bars haunted.
And there's a door that monoclass thing is just coming out of.
I'm gonna pick up my gun, cock it, and say, Kai, give me the key. Bars haunted.
Now listen.
Oh, hey, Ari.
Whatever Kai may have done may be misguided and stupid, but he's our friend, and I believe that he has the
Do
right
you
of
want
this.
to fight
Oh,
a
no.
lesser
So
deity?
the
As
first
a
thing that Marco's going to do is wheel around and look at the cardboard cutout of Ari.
It's now 3D.
No, I wasn't gonna shoot Ari. I wasn't gonna shoot Kai.
You don't have to fight the damn thing.
I'm gonna, and the
The bars
second thing that
haunted.
Marco's going to do
Mm.
is he's going to put his arm on Ari's shoulder, look him straight in the eye, and go, "We're not fucking fighting a giant spectral spider."
No. I'm not saying we should. What I'm saying is we should convince someone who is capable of fighting that to go on there and
Like who?
save and save our safe haven?
Who do you know that would want to save the speakeasy?
I want to send Evan Feather in there, but apparently they're concerned about people
Wait,
getting stuck in the
Wait, you
streets.
hold on.
You
You
think-
want to send a naval admiral into the speakeasy?
No.
You
Wait,
do
wait,
not.
wait,
You want to send
not-
a naval admiral into a place where criminals hang out.
Not even
Okay,
just
it's not a
that. You
place for just
expect
criminals.
you
Actually,
expect
it is.
Ebon Feather to be able to fight a lesser god of fear?
Yeah. He's if not him, his dad.
Kai, I think you need a few more hours of rest. All right.
I think you need to go back to school, kid.
All right. Okay. All right. I just want to send someone in there because we can't do it, and there are
I
friends.
think they'll be fine. Man in Black's there. He's pretty strong.
Honestly, did I see him?
You did.
Yeah,
He
he-
was on a table with both his guns out, kind of shooting at anything that moved indiscriminately.
Okay. Yeah,
Shaft.
I don't know if they're gonna make it. If I'm being honest.
I don't think that's an us problem.
We can't deal with that, so all we can really do is hope things work out, right?
Look, and I'm the first person who would want to shoot an arrow at pretty much anything, and I think that this is not an us problem.
This is not something we can.
All
do.
we have to do is help them close the door. That's it.
Somehow, I
not get
don't think that's how
killed
transdimensional
while
travel
doing
works, but then again, I don't really know how transdimensional travel works, but
Hey, Aaron, how are the horses looking? Because I think I got them like sugar and apples last time we
they-
existed.
Yes, you did. And in your absence, they have been cared for. But you did drop, I believe it was 15 gold in
Yeah.
total
we
to the
did pay a
halfling.
lot.
That was you did pay him.
I'm gonna go to that halfling and give him a tip of 5 gold.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give him a pat on the shoulder and thank him.
Yeah, your horses were cared for. They were fine.
Thank you very much.
Did you get what you
Also,
came here
rest
for?
assured. Yes.
That's
Yes,
good.
we did.
But I
Well,
feel
So
like we
won't
paid a
be
price
borrowing
we
your
can
tool
never.
shed anymore. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, that's reassuring. Well, I hope you enjoyed your stay in Krator and the town was as kind to you.
Can
as
I
it
just
could
give
be.
him this tired look?
He looks at you about, and the town, yeah.
All right, let's get the fuck out of this shithole.
Sir, you have my respect,
You have mine.
and I wish you a safe life.
You as well.
Thank
So,
you.
Oh,
You
dear.
guys mount up for the.
Mark, are you driving, or steering, or handling?
All right, time to hopefully not screw up my animal handling check.
You mean
again.
animal handling check?
Why is it that I'm semi-okay with horses, semi-okay of the time?
So you guys mount up. And,
All right,
at
so-
this point- Talk to me.
We're gonna do our group talking thing.
Yeah.
Once we're on the carriage, right? Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, Aaron.
Go for
Were you gonna say a thing?
I'm listening.
All right, so I just want to be clear. What are we doing next? Because I like this group, but after we get like paid by Lieutenant Ryan from, after we get our payment and tell Ryan everything that happened in Hema, what are we doing next? Because here's what I'm seeing so far. There's Dr. Feelgood in this place called the Shaded Woods. There's Ari, Kai, what's this about, like, work that you've guys been looking into for us?
Look at Kai.
It's not in particular. We have to flush it out before we can like put it out there. These are just
Please explain.
Sakura?
Let's not keep these secret.
Oh, Sakura. Just I think that you should know that we want to sell products to towns in Hema. Well, not just Hema, but in Nisho as a whole. And well, we bought a boat to go around the coast and do a bit of trading for us.
All right.
And yeah,
I need you to stop
one
there.
of the things that we can sell are your clothes.
You know, as much as I appreciate that, I've come to trust all of you. We fight, tooth and nail to keep each other alive. At least I'd like to think that. So I'm just gonna be honest. I can't go back to Nisho right now. There's a reason why I'm out here and not in Nisho. It's
You just need
personal.
your clothes. We're not going to be there. We have workers.
I guess.
like I said, it's not fully thought out just yet. We're in the process. We're working it out.
I guess you
These-
could.
Yeah,
talk
bro,
to.
weren't you saying something about DT?
Oh yeah, that's also
'Cause-
important.
that's also a part of the party.
So yeah, the reason why DT currently isn't with us is all right, how do I say this? So I ran into Faust, right? Except he wasn't a snake anymore.
What?
He was a tiefling.
Okay.
Huh?
So Foss is a person.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how magic works sometimes,
I
man.
feel like I'd be surprised with this if we didn't live in a world of magic.
Yeah. Anyways, point is, him and DT are handling their own business right now. But they did say that if we were ever around Pana Day or Sapa, we could. Actually, no, it's the settlement in Pana Day called Cold Harbor, or if we're in Sapa, we can look up DT and talk to them then. But until then, they want to handle their business on their own.
Well, good for her. Expanding her horizons with the dirt and whatever, right?
Mhm.
We were holding back her dirt research.
Seemed to be a bit more serious because I couldn't actually see DT. It was Foss talking, so.
I'm sure she's fine. If she really needed our help, she would have came for it. And
Well,
it doesn't
I mean-
seem like Faust was actually looking for help either.
I guess. I'll just have to look into that later.
We gotta trust in each other's abilities.
Yeah, I know.
The same way we should trust in the admiral. You know, whatever. We already left. I just feel bad.
I'd like to imagine like a big what, like out of character talking, like a big what if, like what if Kai just left the door open as was like it's like, oh yeah, they'll be fine, and then we turn back and
I
it's
did
like
not leave the door open.
no, I said what if, and then like that lesser god of fear starts leaking into Kratar. I'm sorry.
Kratar's haunted.
Oh
Kratar's
Honestly,
haunted.
I'll be honest with you. It probably wouldn't even make a difference because no one wants to go outside at night anyway.
Be a whole
You know, it
time.
was just for that one thing that we took care of.
And no one knows that we took care of it.
Well, the Navy will tell him.
We'll find out.
The Navy's gonna tell him.
I don't know about
The-
that.
the-
I don't even know
the
if they
Navy-
knew.
Yeah, I don't think the Navy knows that we fought that thing.
They'll put it together. They have Aldracanius, who
Also,
is
that thing
hopefully
was summoned by a person, which means
Make
we
me a
didn't defeat it.
Make me a wisdom check.
all of us.
Yeah.
Is he alive still? I'm pretty sure he's still alive.
Make me a wisdom check.
Yeah, he did run away.
Check or save.
Tell me what happened to Mr. Normal
Kai.
Guy.
Kai, you remember that when you assaulted the manor, you left him alive. He escaped from Ori. He was not at the casino.
I fucking figured. So, I don't think Kratar would be that different.
It's whatever. I'll probably have to deal with it later. Anyways, back to
Hold
what I
on,
was.
guys. A very important question.
Sure.
Remember when we were fighting Grayscale and that halfling fought with us?
Yeah.
Where is she?
A footstool in the
Prison?
courtroom.
Okay. We'll have to make a trip back here then. Sometime soon, preferably.
Wait, why?
What?
I still have to drown her.
That sounds like a personal problem, Ari.
Ari, can I tell you something like really like heart to heart?
Yes, Kai.
I don't think that's a punishment because she would probably like
Yep.
unless you're into that.
There's no happiness in this world, is there?
I put my hand on his shoulder. There's
No,
none.
She has shown that she has a lot of
Resilience.
Yep.
resilience wasn't the word I was gonna use.
You know, just use it. Just use it. Because I don't want to think about that girl again.
Masochistic.
You know, we're not. I don't want to think about her again, Kai.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, if we can go back to the point I was making, what are we doing? Are we gonna go after Dr. Feelgood? Are we gonna help out in Hema? I'd prefer I'd just not like to go back to Nisho.
I was waiting for you to stop so that I could tell you our options, because there are
Sorry.
quite a few.
Yeah.
The first possible option is once we get back to Hema. Her name's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember.
Ryan?
Yeah. Ryan could have another job for us. Then again, I don't think that's necessarily likely because the last time we saw her, she wanted us to get out of her face. Second, there was a job that Victor and I were doing in Hema at the time that we had almost finished up on, that we could easily just collect upon before we leave.
Okay.
That's an option. Third option is Dr. Feelgood. Fourth option is to find Zola's sisters. Fifth option is whatever this ship thing Ari wants to do.
There are actually two things.
It sounds like an umbrella of things.
No, I have a friend. You know Lysis Wolfwood, the man that was with me that was drunk.
Yeah.
Or tried to fight you guys.
I remember him. He couldn't afford any of my dresses.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I sent him to the capital, and he's going to be working on my ship, so we can go pick him up. That's also something we can do. We don't necessarily need to do
That's
it
also
now.
true.
Ari, did we go back and tell our business partner where we're going?
I do believe, well, out of character, I do believe that was actually part of the discussion.
You did not have a concrete.
God
damn it.
This is why I didn't want to leave right away. Okay, we're gonna have fun in combat.
There are messenger stations which function. They're post offices.
We can send a letter.
Yes, you can. There are post offices in the in towns. Towns
Like it's not like we know where she is, right?
Yeah.
We know where she is. Next at the next town. We're gonna tell her where we're at. And we're gonna figure it out. It was expensive. We're gonna figure it out.
Okay.
So the rest of the days travel, plural days. They go well. Winter is seeping in. It is getting cold.
Ari's gonna. Cherry. Marco was gonna have to put on
You're
a.
really just going through all the names tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, I am.
But eventually, you guys do arrive back at Hema.
Aaron, I thought you were gonna say eventually Marco comes to his own name.
You guys arrive back at Hema. And you guys disembark. You hand the horses back off in the carriage because it was a rental. Property of technically the city. And you are situated at the southern stables. And I'll actually move back to the Hema map.
Sorry, I'm back.
It's okay. And you guys, hand them back off. Southern stable. You're there. Still just as dead as you left it.
Are we going to your house?
We can. My parents aren't there, but
We should probably get our check first.
Yeah, it was messaged.
Nice.
I mean, what time of day is it?
It's morning.
Yeah, we should report in. Say hi.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah, let's go say hi to Ryan first, then check the post office for anything for us, alright?
So you guys make your way over.
Actually, wait, hold on. He's going to the post office.
Right, you guys make your way over to Ryan.
I'd like to go to the post office.
We'll go after Ari.
You guys make your way over to Ryan's office.
There is something about the energy of Ari going, I'd like to go to the post office.
Make your way over to Ryan's office. It is still barren. The most you see is a few, like, 2 guards that kind of look at you. They shrug.
They know
"Not worth
who
our
we
time.
are."
Go in, not worth our time.
Alright. Is Ryan in our office?
Here we go.
Head upstairs to the office. Knock on the one closed door. And you hear her voice go, "Come in." And you open the door to see her sitting behind the desk. Fair few
How's that
stacks of
paperwork
paper.
looking?
Lot. There's a few stacks. A fair few stacks. And off in the corner of the room, you see Joy, who immediately goes, "I thought you died!"
Altercania says hi, by the way.
Your cousin yeah. Yeah.
I
I
miss
mean, I
him.
came close a few times, but
How did you
They-
end
they
up with
didn't.
such a short name and he ended up with such a long name?
We have weird parents.
Yeah.
I'd hope so.
But you didn't
I mean,
die,
but they're
and that's
brothers
strange.
or sisters, I'm
They're
guessing.
cousins.
Well, no, I mean your parents and his parent.
Oh, I don't know how that works.
That's
Never
okay.
change,
You don't
Joy.
have to worry- You don't have to worry about that, Joy.
I try to keep very few things in my mind. Healthy
Joy,
focus.
would you like a stone?
Boy, would I.
Boy, would I?
I'm gonna give Joy one of the rupee that I have.
Didn't you give that to Ebon Feather?
No, I gave Ebon Feather. I had 2 rubies. I had 2 rubies and an emerald. So Ebon Feather has 1 ruby.
While that's been happening, Enjoy takes the ruby and goes, it's shiny.
Just
I
like
like the
your
red rock.
personality.
Aww. I don't know what that word means, but I'm taking it as a compliment.
She's a delight.
Vine is just looking at you, Cicely, and eventually she just goes, thank God you're not dead, or else she'd be your replacement.
I apologize. At least
You could have written, or literally
we
anything.
had a few issues that
Oh,
prevented writing.
That's good enough for me. Report in. What happened? I want details.
So, Grayscale was arrested by the Navy.
Okay.
But part of the reason we had to turn him over to the Navy was, we kind of pissed off the Navy.
How? I'm
Cicely,
not
before
mad.
you continue,
I'm not mad. I just want to know how.
I wasn't there for the incident, so.
Come on! I was just about to congratulate you for using the word "we." We were finally getting somewhere.
I'm not mad. I just wanted to know how you managed to incite the Navy.
Yeah, that's why, Victor, can you debrief? Because that is. You guys are more aware of what happened.
Let's see, to make up a long and convoluted story. Navy about to execute a kid. Some of us intervened. That got us in a bit of hot shit for a little while. But things got patched up a bit when we delivered a crime lord on a silver platter. How about that?
It also would help to mention that the admirals themselves, I think Bloodhoof himself, got the officer
That
holding
old
the
person's
execution.
Alive.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah,
he's
anyways.
Captain.
Yeah,
Have to
he
get there at some point.
he turns out the officer holding the execution in question was in fact working for Grayscale, so we're all good. They're not mad at us anymore. That's the important thing. That
I don't
was
think
their
that's the
fault.
part that's important. I think Ryan actually thought it was funny that we pissed off the Navy.
A little bit of both.
We made contact with Algicanius. He's fine. Helped us out on the case. Should we tell her about Dr. Feelgood? Victor, you want to talk about that?
That's a new one.
Yeah, so. We found out what the red powder was. That's.
Enlighten me.
Feywild runoff.
Oh, yeah, I got notes on it. It's
Feywild runoff.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't the research
Did you
at
not know that?
No, I thought because the notes from research about her doing research at the Lion's Arch and
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that she made comes from Feywild runoff.
yeah, I know.
Yes,
It's just
the very source of
don't
it is.
just
Yeah, it's-
call it that because it would imply that the entirety of the Feywild runoff is you don't forget it.
No, it's fine.
My head
But
hurts.
Actually,
Dr. Feelgood has been experimenting on it, resulting in the dust we've seen. And a whole lot more bad.
Do you know where this doctor is?
We know where
shade.
she's headed, but she has a couple of days head start.
Okay. Where's she headed?
Somewhere in the.
Somewhere. It's not a location.
Oh,
We're
whoa.
getting there. Calm down.
Whoa. I have it too. It's so crazy.
Shaded woods.
It's the shaded lands next
Shaded
to some
lands.
next
Next
to
to Ponytail, right?
The shaded
no,
lands.
there is it's a mountain that it's nearby.
The shaded lands are a region of nobles and houses and lands that exist in the shadow of the Akron Mountains.
That's the one.
The Akron Mountains run across almost all of the western stretch of Pradia.
Yeah, well, sorry. At least we have a general idea instead of nothing at all.
I mean, it should be easy. She likes to experiment on patients. She might leave a physical trail of her experiments behind for us to follow.
Well,
Yeah, those.
good news and bad news then.
Okay.
For one, I guess your job is complete. And by extension, our job is complete. Meaning, I can turn this over to the duchy, and this can be put behind us, and you can leave this shithole of town.
Hooray! What's the bad news?
By we, I mean all 8 of us.
Marco opens his mouth and closes his mouth. Then he
You
opens
fi-
his mouth and closes his mouth again.
You 5, I assume your numbers, you sorted yourselves out. You 5, me.
Wait, when she says you 5, is she insinuating everyone but Sicily?
No, you 5,
1, 2, 3. There's 6 of us.
you 6.
Didn't Ari go to the post office?
I've had a long day.
No, Ari's right here.
Yeah, we're going to the post office as a group.
You 6, me, and Joy.
Oh, wow.
I would be tempted to leave Joy here, but if Sicily's gone and I'm gone, technically she's in charge.
Is Joy still playing with the rock?
She looks over to Joy, still kind of biting on the edge of the movie, and we cannot.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And
Hey, how tall is Joy?
she's 5'7".
Perfect.
Oh,
And-
what does that mean?
And
That was insidious.
and by all extensions as well, Sicily, she's your problem, not
I
mine.
know. I know. Which means she comes with.
Right. Also, on the front of good news, there's only one way that our doctor can leave, and that's north in a train from what's that town called? Steel Bend, which is about a day and a half travel from here. It's the closest rail station we have.
Do one of you want to keep track of that? 'Cause,
I've got it written down, don't worry.
Bad news. And when I say bad news, I mean an opportunity for us. Steel Bend's been having issues. There was a fire, and people are going missing. So,
Sounds like she might already be there.
maybe. Meaning, we're going to go there, and we're going to fix the problem. And of course, we're going to make it good for us.
by letting people know that we fixed the problem so that they like us and our name gets out there.
Exactly.
Okay, now we're on the same page.
Oh, should we tell Lieutenant Ryan our group name now?
Yep.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did get
receive
I
King's
did,
Road. You probably got to check in the mail for us.
yes, I did receive a request for our bank. And by bank, I mean market coffers.
Internally, thank you, Bloodhoof.
And your payment has been seen to. Not by me, so make sure it's all there.
I don't. Okay.
No, it's just a joke from 3 sessions ago.
If there's nothing else, you have to report to me.
Okay.
So does this mean we're like on equal terms now?
No. Listen, this is a very simple hierarchy. I'm in charge. You're contractors.
Hmm.
I thought it was a seamstress.
To that end, all of you have preparations to make. Now, oh, who died?
No one?
Okay, someone dropped and rejoined. Probably math. To that end, everyone except Cicely, please leave. I need to speak with her.
Oh dear.
Hey, I'm gonna message Kai. How much do we get paid for this?
Hey, yo, I'm gonna message back. That's a good question.
Can I add people to a message?
It's a group chat.
It's not an
Hey.
instant messenger. It's a.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
How
I'm gonna
difficult
add.
will it be to invent the fellow group DM?
I'm gonna target Sakura next.
You guys go ahead
If
out.
there's something you wish to, if there's something you wish to say, you can say it and not use magic.
How much did we get paid?
I don't know.
Cherry breaks out.
I don't know.
Cicely, you gonna be fine by yourself?
Yeah, no, this is it's work.
Alright, we'll probably wait downstairs. Or one of us will. Oh man, you guys are priceless.
Please take Joy with you
Hey.
as well.
Joy,
Joy, come with us, I'll show you shiny
Starts
colors.
playing on the rock and goes, oh yeah.
go with them.
Oh,
I'm
easy.
gonna walk up to Cicely right before I exit the room. Cicely,
Yes.
I don't know how this is gonna impact your work, but you might want to let our employer know about our little academy game, because that might come
That's
up.
part of what I need to talk to her about.
Yeah.
Why am I not
Chattiest just
saying
breaks
it?
down the door.
Because it's my class that's dealing with this stupidity.
I have a badge too.
It's
You
okay.
do.
You're just not important.
All right, that's it. I'm on that. I hear Marco say that from the hallway.
He's already walking out the hall.
And I'm going to indiscriminately yell back at him.
Just noise.
As everyone's filing
Just
out.
noise as the door closes.
Everyone's filing out. Joy goes, oh, so Cicely, in your absence, technically, I had you a job. Nothing got done. And she just closed the door behind her.
How much paperwork do I have to do?
Yes.
Damn it.
So. I assume you know about the little competition that's happening between you Academy folks.
Chattius was on the
Oh,
ship.
you met him.
I was very much holding back so I didn't tear out his throat in front of 3 admirals.
Well, that would have been fun. Regardless, you, all of you, are. This is more than small competition. This is also partly to please this wonderful meritocracy we live in.
What?
Trade is a meritocracy.
No, I get that part.
So, if you do well, it looks good. If you don't do well, it's bad. It's a further way of weeding people out that don't fit.
Joy.
And also,
Yes?
it reflects better on your handlers if you do well.
Heard loud and clear. Have you heard anything about my classmates?
Yes, I know where one of your fellow classmates are. That's why you're going to Steel Bend. It's on the way through Steel Bend. Well, from Steel Bend, you're going to the capital anyway. I've seen to it. I've arranged something. You're on the way to the capital. There's a town called Mercy Water.
Okay.
One of your classmates, I believe her name is Kine, is there?
Kine. That would be... Wait, Which one is that?
I should be there. As I am putting two sheets together. I might be. Hang on.
I think you
Bad
might
deal.
be.
No, I'm right.
Wait. The only K in there is.
Oh my god, I just, yeah. Kieran. Yeah, that's on me. That was her old name. I'm sorry. And it didn't get out of my notes completely. Typo.
Oh, the assassin. You actually got notes on her. Well, chat is
She's
swim.
not. Well, she's not subtle.
Fair enough.
Anyway, she's there. As is her handler, I guess. So, you have work to do.
I hear you loud and clear. I will pass to the others because I am going to need to get the drop on her this time.
Good. Don't fuck this up.
Oh,
You're dismissed.
I won't be.
You're dismissed.
Have a good day.
Be ready for steel bend.
Understood. And I'm going to go down. Is everyone still downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay!
Yep, we're here. We're distracted by like just trying enjoy playing with the ruby.
Yeah, actually,
She's
you know
starting-
what?
she's
When you
starting
open the
to-
door, Marco tumbles out.
She's starting to bat it like a cat.
Ah, of course. You got it, guys?
Yep,
Huh?
You got work.
of
Oh
course.
no,
we
I
do.
hate work.
Part 1 of the game has begun, and we've got a target.
Okay.
Whatever happened to that doesn't apply to me, blah, 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 blah.
It's my
it
class.
applies to you in an umbrella. It doesn't apply
It's-
specifically to you.
Oh,
You're
well,
not the one who's fighting for your badge right now.
Kai, it's okay. I'm not important either.
You're important to me, Joy.
That actually just hurt me.
So, Steelbend is the final
My
location.
god, I'm seeing him take damage
Just out of character, just because I have the notes.
Mhm.
Aaron.
real time.
Steel
Steelbend
bend
is
is
The
steel
final
bend.
location.
Steel bend is the first because
Okay.
that's where the veil line is. Mercy water is on the way to
Capital.
Ponadad, yeah.
Hey, is
Okay.
Mercy Water, on water?
Oh no. Is that?
Well,
I'm
we should
Mr.
make good
GM.
time before.
Ari, why don't you just build a boat that can go on land? Making millions that way.
That's a land boat.
Thank you, Joy.
Thanks, Joy.
So, what are we
My
doing?
great granddad has a Lambo.
So.
Really?
Probably.
We should head to the post office to pick up our check.
Yes, we should get to that. We should go handle that. Make sure we all have our money.
Now we're
And
walking
then
and
we are going
talking.
to prep. We are
Mhm.
going to prep to head to the railway and make a pit stop on the way to the capital.
So, I have an important question as someone from Nisho. I'm not very familiar with the railway. Can someone give me a quick description on that? Like, I hear this thing called a train, and we sit in it, we ride in it.
So it's like a car, except it's on tracks.
It's like a big
and
metal
it's
box.
faster.
Yeah. Wait, what's a car?
Yeah, what's a car? What, Marco?
As in like a carriage,
Think of
Oh,
it.
it's that
You know, that thing
slang.
that people also called carriages before.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense
Raphael's
actually.
is out of character to the people trying to think that cars are.
Oh yeah, that makes sense actually.
All
Yeah.
right.
So, I'll tell you about the details when after we've handled everything.
We're probably gonna need things like healing potions, definitely. I can't keep the party topped off from with just me and Marco.
Yeah, which is why we need to
can't-
go get our check first.
I try my best.
It's all right.
And
Buddy.
we can also probably, Aaron, what do I know about Steelbend? It's a
Give me...
railway town, right?
Yeah,
So it'll probably have the better market.
you can assume so.
How long will we be staying in Steelbend for, you think?
No more than a day. We have to we're getting to catch the train, and then it'll be the other locations that we're spending more time in.
What other location?
The pit stop, where we've got a target, and that target's handler.
what pit stop? Wait. So are we going to a pit stop first and then Steel Bend, or is Steel?
No. Steel Bend. We're making a stop along the way to the capital, and then we're gonna hit up the capital.
Why are we going to the capital?
That's what we're being transferred to. That's us getting out of Hema.
Oh, this is just perfect.
Why?
This really is just perfect. Thank you.
Wait.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Wait,
I'm
why
excited.
are... I thought we were just a group that was pulled together by Ryan because she thought, oh, we could probably do a good job fighting zombies. Why are we suddenly... What?
You know, you ask a lot of questions for someone who's just gonna come along.
I mean, I am because I like you guys, but I don't know if I'm ready to handle culture shock.
You didn't have
You know what?
Marco,
You'll get over it.
you didn't have to put the man on that.
I'm gonna hold Sakura's hand. It's gonna be okay. You have us.
Listen.
I know.
Listen. Hang on. Barry, just do what I do. Forget all the useless things.
You see a single tear roll down Cherry's eye, but it's not out of shame. It's of pride that like Joy can remember 4/5 of his name.
Joy, could you do me a favor and do that just a tiny bit less?
I don't know if I can.
Please try.
Is Joy accompanying us, Cicely?
You
I'm
don't
your
remember
Yeah,
the conversation you were there?
Yeah, I'm your 8th member.
Our 7th being Ryan, in case you also didn't remember.
Yeah.
After hearing,
Remember,
I look
if
at Kai.
they're gone, I'm in charge.
I look at Kai and I say, I miss DT.
Joy, wouldn't it be Ryan, then Cicely, then you?
Yeah.
If anybody?
So
no,
Ryan's
she said.
gone.
No, she said if the two of us are gone, she's in
Yeah.
charge.
Yeah, so Ryan's gone, and technically Cicely's like my sister or something, so I have to go.
Sure, Joy.
I guess you can tell Chadius that the name CC No Mates isn't true anymore.
Who?
That was untrue the moment he said it.
I know. I just wanted to tease her. I'm sorry.
It's not nice to tell people they don't have friends,
I know.
even if it's a joke.
I'm saying that it isn't
Seriously?
true.
That is untrue. That is almost
Decidedly false.
required in some of these spells.
Are we at the post office yet, Aaron?
Whenever you want to stop the banter, you're at the post office.
Can we continue the banter at
Sure.
the post office?
Sure.
Oh, wait. Is it
Until
the
we open
Aaron?
the-
Aaron, please tell me it's the same depressed clerk from before.
Until we open the envelope and look at how much money we've made and just be like, oh wait, conversation.
So as you walk, you get to the Baron. It's a very small post office, and Baron's wrong with it. It's just small and shitty. There's about there's one rookery, and it is full of these rather tired, older, fat pigeons that just kind of lazily coo. As you guys kind of make your way into the bottom floor of this barely kind of this 2-story wooden building, the wood creaking as you walk. There's a definite smell of just that. It smells like old person in here, like that smell. And you get up to the clerk at the front at the desk, who goes, "Hello, welcome back to the post office."
Oh, hey, buddy. It's been a while. I'm here to pick up a package for a group named Kings Road.
Yeah.
Also, if you have any mail for Sakura/Cherry.
That is, I can get on that. Yeah, about your gold. Hang on, let me get that. Kind of goes back and
About your gold
Comes
got
back.
lost in the mail, but you need 90 days to resecure it.
Should have paid for the insurance.
You laugh, but that's actually a thing that can happen in real life.
and
I
he
know.
comes back with it's 5 kind of like square boxes, and in each box there are 3 kind of like carved kind of cylindrical slits, and in these slits there's gold pieces stuffed in.
Wait, 5?
There's 5 boxes of 3 slits with gold inside of each. And he looks at you and goes, "All right, each box holds 150 gold. It should. So 5 boxes, 150 gold. You
750.
do the math. Yeah, you do the math. There you go. That's more than I'll see in my entire life here. So,
I'm sorry. I'd give you some, but we need it.
yeah, it's okay.
So how are we defining 756 ways?
I
That's a
message
good
him.
question.
Sir.
Who the clerk?
Yeah. Are you good at anything?
Are you good at anything?
This is long pause.
Also, 750
It's
divides
125,
splits
yeah.
equally into one. Yeah,
Yeah.
What was that?
Thank
I
you,
didn't hear
Raph.
that number.
into
Uh,
125.
125. Oh, that's a nice number.
There's this long pause before. Not really.
Well, I see potential in you.
Oh, you shouldn't.
Oh, this guy.
Come see me when you're off work. I have a job for you, just for you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep.
Out of character question, how much gold can I carry?
Why
so-
did you ask?
I'm
How much
serious.
How much gold?
Why did you ask?
So your carrying capacity is your strength score times 15. And then roll 20 calculates your total weight based on how much gold and other items you're holding out there.
You are good. You are good.
So
I
I don't
just
have
like
to
to-
worry about that.
Yeah, you will know
Times
when
your
it comes up.
strength modifier or your strength score?
Strength score, not the modifier. So if you have like an 18 in strength, multiply that by
Yeah, I got
15,
you.
that's how many
I got
pounds.
you. That's
Okay, hold
on.
on.
Mr. DM,
Yeah.
I'd like to throw an egg at this man.
Do you have one?
Prestidigitation, yo.
Where the harmless, instantaneous, harmless sensory effect. Where are you putting the egg?
I want to put it as close to his mouth as possible and then have it disappear before it goes in.
You guys watch as Ari kind of snaps, and there's this kind of veneer of egg just kind of running down from the top of his forehead all the way down. Some of it kind of goes around the mouth.
Ari,
It's just
stop that.
Runny. It's just runny, yolky egg.
Ari, stop that. That's rude.
Man, if this was anybody else but this sad postman, I'd be laughing my ass off.
Is there any other clerk that I can talk to so I can send this damn letter?
You could just ask him to send the damn.
I don't really send. I mean, I can give the letter to a bird, and the bird goes.
You do realize that you are an extension of the bird in this case to the customer, right?
Not really.
Quick, Ari, talk to the bird.
Bird-
Did you get any letters for specifically me? I say.
Yeah. One came from Nisho.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Kinda lost it.
I'm sorry, what?
Kinda lost it.
How long ago?
It wasn't that long ago. The days kind of bleed together, so I don't really know.
Wow, you really aren't good at your job, are you?
No,
Am I allowed to look through whatever mess is back there?
not really. No.
Can you look through
Have
that
you
mess
ever
back
considered
there?
That maybe the fact that no one else can look at that mess means that you should probably be better at your job?
I've considered it, but you know.
Is
Can
Ryan
I
with
ma-
us, or is she back at the office?
Can I make my way behind this guy to start searching through the
There is
the
no way to stealthily go past him. It is
Good, because I was about to ask
flat
next.
desk. Yeah, it is a flat. It is a desk. It is.
Even with my net 20.
It's a post office. Like, think of literally a post office counter, and you're facing a clerk.
Okay, but here's the thing.
You are always in eyesight.
Here's the thing. They're distracting him. They're talking to
Not
this guy
really.
right now.
Not
Alright.
You
good enough.
remain in his line of sight.
How long will it take you to? Oh God.
Can you
It
please
sounds like he's
just
not paying attention.
can you please just search for it? It means a lot to me.
I'm not arguing with you in terms of the role, but I do want to say it sounds like this guy isn't good at his job either way.
He's not good at his job.
So it sounds like that within
I
that
did
20,
say,
if someone were to stealth behind
there
the
is
desk,
no way to
he
get
might
back.
notice, but he
there-
certainly won't care.
There is no way to get back there stealthily.
Fair
Okay, so
enough.
I'm just gonna walk by him then.
You kind of hop over the counter and he goes, "Oh, you can't do that, but I can't stop you, really."
Alright, Sakura, come over here.
All right,
You're gonna help me look for your mail.
cool.
Marco's going to put himself in front of the door to the post office.
Don't do
No one
that.
tries to come in.
Hey,
Listen, this letter means a lot to me, so please search for it, or we're going to do it.
He kind of like looks at us and goes, "Aren't you a gosh? Shouldn't you like do something about this?"
I am very exhausted right now.
Well, maybe
rolled
if you
an
did
eight.
your job.
Oh, well, okay, that's okay. I'm tired too.
Rolling things without asking the TM, my favorite part.
You two start digging through the mail pile. So what you two mean? It is not organized. It is just here, like it is just stacks of paper and files and packages. And you search for the better part, like it's like 20 minutes of just looking, until eventually, Sakura, you do dig out underneath underneath a few other like heavier packages, kind of sunk to the bottom of this pile over time. You do find your letter.
Ah, cool. Great. Thanks, Kai.
We got it.
We-
So
we-
on the way, right before I hop over the counter, I'm gonna pat him over the shoulder and I'm gonna say, I see that you're trying. I really do. And I'm gonna pickpocket him.
As a form of distraction, Marco is going to try and engage him in conversation. He's pretty lazy.
Make a sleight of hand check with advantage.
I was gonna tip this man 5 gold for putting up with us, but you just take his wallet.
Putting up with? He's not even good at the job that he has, and you want to give him more money?
Yeah, you're right.
Go into his pockets and he goes, "You shouldn't go into people's pockets." But
I'm not good at stuff.
He's become.
I'm not gonna stop you anyway, and I'm broke, honestly. So.
Finds a pocket lit.
Do I find anything in his wallet?
No.
Hey,
This guy
Clark.
is so remarkably unremarkable.
Didn't I tip this man last
Try to
time?
hire him anyway.
Hold on. Guys, calm down. Clark, what size shoe do you wear?
8.
He's got a pair of Nike Jordans on.
Size 8, right? I'm not a size 8, but if you need a pair of new shoes, I'm right here.
I feel like if I didn't just accidentally go offline, that I would get the understanding behind that joke.
I still don't get it.
Oh no, I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna take his shoes.
Oh, I was going to say that this guy is so hopelessly mundane and unremarkable, and somehow so spectacularly mundane and unremarkable, that you should really actually try to hire him.
I do want to hire him, but he's. Listen, I'll hire anybody, but you have to have drive. Like, you have to have something. You can't
This
just
guy
be.
doesn't need drive. Nothing gets past him, even the things that should get past him. The problem is he doesn't care.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Is that good enough? Whatever it is.
No.
Yes.
We're not gonna kill you.
Is he alright? Are you alright? Do you want to talk?
Wait, what's your name? What's your name?
Time to talk to this guy.
Yeah, you're right.
My name is Clark.
Wow.
Clark the Clerk.
Do you like your job?
Not really.
Do you want to make slightly more money than you'll see in your current lifetime?
Oh, that'd be nice.
Clark, then work for me. You will see more money in 3 days than you will in your lifetime here.
Yep,
Or
I
die
honestly
trying,
would
you know.
agree. I agree with this man who is trying to persuade you to join up with him.
Make a persuasion check.
With a
Oh, yes.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, I tried.
25.
Hey,
Doesn't
yeah.
need it. Charisma-based spell class casters, am I right?
That's why I said Ari was doing it and not me.
I mean,
You know, the D6 does have its disadvantages sometimes, though. If I'm being completely honest.
Be a paladin like me,
It's
forehead.
okay, Ari. You might be a D6, but in your
I think Clark is trying to talk.
that seems good. If I get enough money, I can like get my family to do stuff. So that's happening.
Yeah, family, right?
Maybe I can hire my brother to make a wood carving or something.
Wait, you want to hire your brother?
No, to make like a wood carving or something. That's his job.
You know what?
I mean,
That'll
he's
be
your brother,
spectacular.
why wouldn't he just do that for free?
Or get a job somewhere
That
else
is
that
his-
involves
that
wood
is his-
carving.
That is his job, but like no one hires him.
Oh,
Not even
Oh,
for
you're saying-
comfort.
wait, Aaron, I'm actually confused. Is he saying he wants to commission his brother?
He would
for a wood
commission his,
carving?
he would commission his brother, yes.
Okay, because Marco is like, why wouldn't he just give you that for free? He's your brother.
He needs the money.
Oh,
Aaron,
you want
Carver's,
okay?
Carver's
yeah.
not really a good carver.
Oh.
Aaron.
Yeah.
His brother's name is Carver.
I love
He's
this.
a wood
Oh
carver.
my god.
Aaron, I'm sleight of handing 10 gold into this man's wallet back into his pocket.
Hey, you didn't need to do that, but I'm not gonna stop you.
I don't want him to know that I felt bad and I gave him money, okay?
He sees nothing.
My headcanon is that he sees all and just doesn't care.
So I'm gonna hand him 5 silver up front.
That's nice. You want to hear about my family?
No, hold on. Before we get to that, me first.
Hey, while this exposition's going on, can I go to the blacksmith again?
Go for it.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm
Pat
going
Ari
to
on the
walk
shoulder
onto
and
the-
I pat Ari on the shoulder and I walk.
All right.
Because I don't need to be in front of the door
we'll see you
anymore.
there.
No one's doing anything weird or dangerous.
What's Victor
Yeah.
doing?
Joy!
I'm just going to leave with Marco
Yeah.
because a lot.
Stay with them because I don't want you in the blacksmith, just in case.
She just
Why not?
chews on a
I'm
hammer.
gunpowder mage. Oh.
Having May, Joy, and Kai just alone is.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna stay and keep. I'm gonna stay and keep an eye on Joy. I trust Kai and Ari.
Sakura?
Yeah.
I
Sakura?
actually had to walk across the room to
Sakura?
get my old notes.
We can take care of Joy, okay? You can go do what it is that you want to do.
I'm the
I-
main official here.
I've got nothing to do, so I'm going to stay and keep.
Joy's in charge of them.
I will stay and Cicely, use the power vested in you to give me power over Joy.
I don't think that's how that works. Actually, that's not how that works.
No, that is how that
It
works.
doesn't
That is
really
how that
seem to
works.
make sense to delegate this because
That is
people
how
should
that
be
works.
capable of making
Joy,
their own
Sakura's
decisions.
in charge
But
right
if Sakura wants to stay here, they could stay here.
Yeah,
Miss Vine said to listen to anyone who seems like they're higher than me, and I do that.
now. Sakura's in charge of you right now.
You're not my supervisor. Oh wait, you are my supervisor.
I am your supervisor.
All right, we're
I
just.
can delegate people above you.
All right, Joy. We're just gonna stay and
That's
watch
a big role.
Kai and
Alright.
Ari do the thing.
Ari.
Yeah.
Ari,
So-
I like Sakura, but I don't want him to be in charge of me. Let's go.
I'm in charge of her, of Joy. I'm babysitter right now. You guys, I trust you're big boys.
Kai, we're CEOs right now.
Yeah, you guys, we're all on equal footing.
Boy.
Like I said,
This seems like a
we're
pointless
going.
The rest of
Sakura.
us are
I'm not here
gone.
for. I'm gone.
Sakura, it's the village that we're going to next is Water Shed or something. What's it called?
Thought we were going to Steelbend.
Wait, what's one
No,
after
we're
that? then?
making a stop on the way. It's on the way
Yeah.
to Steel Bend.
No,
Oh,
no. You know what?
Mercy
I'm not
Water.
down.
All right,
Yeah,
what?
so we're making a
You know
stop
what?
along the
All I
way.
know is I'm getting a carriage. Marco's gonna take us somewhere, and I'm just along it for the
Do you
ride.
want to roll a wisdom check on that?
Yeah, the DM will write it out.
Because no, it's Steel Bend, and then we're stopping at Mercy Water along the way to the capital.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I
I
was.
see.
So we're going to steal one
Take
first.
notes.
I did.
No,
I have the notes.
I
That's
don't
the problem. The people who take notes knows what's happening.
No. I don't take notes on things that don't pertain to me.
That does pertain to you. You just
That's
asked
your
about
next
it.
destination.
No, Ari asks. I don't care where we're going.
All right. Point is,
Listen,
Ari, are you going to hire
$900
Clark? Yes or no?
That 900 gold bolt depends on where we're going, Kai.
I paid my share. You take care of the rest. I'm just here to help.
If you look on the map, you'll notice that Panade is in the middle of the land. There is no water. I don't know what you're fucking doing.
Mercy Water.
Yeah, but Mercy
Or
Waters
somewhere else.
at most is going to be on the opposite coast from Kratar.
Yes. So that being said, Clark,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a letter, and depending on how our trip goes, you will either go to Kratar or Mercy Water, and you're gonna be on a boat with my crew, and you guys are gonna deliver packages for us. Okay, that's all you need to do. It's gonna be just like what you're doing now.
Oh,
Have you ever shot a gun before, Clark?
no.
Well, here I'm
Have
gonna.
you ever been outside of this post office?
Yeah.
He's
Have
got
you
a
ever
bed.
been to the coast?
No.
Have you ever seen fresh water?
No.
Would you
Do
like
you
to?
ever feel
Not
like
really.
a plastic bag?
Not really. What about your family? Would your family like to see some fresh water, almost like a vacation?
I mean, I guess like Wake probably does that. It's his job. He's a sailor.
Oh, where's he at?
I don't
Wake, as in a body of water?
know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we got it.
I don't know what he
Why don't we
is.
just hire Clark to be like Team Pack Mule or something?
I think we need to hire Clark so that we can get to the rest of his family, because his family has some pretty interesting skills.
Yeah, Clark, where's your family at?
Do you want to hire the clan of Clark?
Clark, I'm prepared to hire your family for this company.
Well, I mean, they're around. I mean,
Clark, you said they were poor.
yeah. Yeah.
So don't you want them to get money?
Yeah, I just don't know what a lot of them are.
Oh.
They're spread
Do you know
throughout the
where Wake
world.
is?
Wake is probably somewhere near like up north. Generally.
We'll find them then. We're heading that way anyway.
Oh, okay, that's good for you. That's good for you. I know Carver's in this. What's that? He's in some city to the south of the capital. He's around there somewhere, like one of those close cities. Yeah. I don't know the name of it though.
Does it sound like Mercy Water?
Nope, dice fell.
The dice wish to leave.
Yeah, sure, that might be it. I don't know.
Okay. Well, if you ever find motivation, we'll be sure to find you and get this letter delivered.
I mean, you know where I work, so like, and you know,
So-
he kind of said, he points to Ari. He kind of said he'd hire me, but you know, it's okay if you want to just, you know, go back on your word. It happens to me a lot.
Are you sure you want to give Clark this letter?
Yeah, I'm having second thoughts about that. But Clark, do I have your word that you'll do what I ask of you?
I'm the only one that works here.
He's our best shot,
I'm
man.
gonna lean in as close as possible. Clark,
Mhm.
no one gives a fuck about Hema. No one. No one.
Maybe that's why you should
The
say.
Lieutenant Ryan is leaving for that very reason.
Oh. Do you want me to come with you? I'll come with you.
We
not
want you
really-
to go
I'm not really
deliver
like-
this letter.
Well, I mean, I gotta give it to a bird. So.
Can you go do that then? Can you go give this letter to a bird?
Sure. He
Ari,
takes
I think
the
you need to
letter-
give
he
up.
He takes the letter and he turns and goes, bird, in this really old, like fat pigeon kind of wobble flies.
Oh
over-
my god. Do you have any other birds?
Hey, I have a question.
Bird with a Y, I guess.
With a Y?
Yeah, BYRD.
Okay.
And there's a slightly fatter, less old pigeon though that kind of flies over.
Hey, I have a question. So haste, I have to see someone within 30 feet, but if I leave that 30-foot range, does it still keep concentration?
It does last a minute.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
this bird's gonna
Wait,
make
I
this
can
trip in a
extend it to
minute.
I can extend it to 24 hours.
You certainly could.
I'm not going to, though.
By the power vested in you by
Do it, Ari. Turn that bird into Sonic the Hedgehog.
Do it. I want him to go meow. And then suddenly have a heart attack after haste ends. like the full 24 hours of
You're
haste
not
kill him.
suffering brain damage for being a bird and meowing.
I am not going to do this hat trick.
What do you need the spell slot for, loser?
I can give it to a bird, and then the bird will take it over to wherever it is you want to take it, and that'd be it.
I feel like the bird needs exercise.
Ari, we
I
gotta
overdo it.
start moving. We cannot stay here. Let's just give it to the bird. And if we, there are other ways to get this message across if it doesn't.
Do you want bird with an I, a Y, or an E?
Which is your fastest bird?
Do you have one with an O?
They're all really slow, honestly.
I didn't ask you. I asked you what's your fastest. That's relative. So out of the birds in this post office,
I mean,
the fastest.
bird with an E is the least fat, so probably him.
Oh.
Is he old? Is better than E old?
Guys, just give him
I'm
the
gonna
letter.
pull Ari aside. I want to leave. I want to be here anymore.
So you
Just
want
give him the
bird with
letter.
I feel like Joy and I have like just bored out.
Alright. How about this? We can send multiple letters. Let's date this one today. And if there's an update, we can send another one.
Okay,
Alright.
Whatever.
So I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you let the bird with an E. And where's this going? Crater, that's what you said, right? Okay, you said Crater. He kind of takes like a length of ribbon and ties it around this comparatively less fat, more just pudgy.
What a chunker.
More just round, not round, more like ellipse shaped pigeon. No, not ellipse. Those are the dots.
I know what you mean. It's like a
Yeah,
pear.
elliptical.
The only
Elliptical.
ellipse-shaped pigeon
Yes.
is the one from Angry
And
Birds.
opens the window and the bird just goes, cool, and flies off.
Yeah.
That'll be 2 gold.
I'll pay it.
Thank you.
I throw in 1 extra gold just for him.
Meanwhile, at the blacksmith's office,
I want to go see Sadie.
You know, I'm
Blacksmith
really
sword.
glad that we left that guy because I feel like every time he said a single word, I wanted to just shoot myself with an arrow.
I felt myself
Sounds about
actively
right.
falling asleep at that.
Yeah, I could not stay awake around him. That's
Yeah.
bad.
Is Tavish's blacksmithery open?
Yes.
Yes, I remembered his name
Yes,
because
I know.
I took notes.
You push on the door and the bell rings and he looks up at you and you're back. Nice to see you.
Tavish, how you doing?
I'm okay. I'm well. How about you guys?
You know, not too bad. Hey, how much was that sword again? You know the one I was looking at.
Shit, which one were you looking at again?
I was looking at the fancy one. I want to know if I can afford it yet. I probably can't, but I'm gonna ask.
Hang on a second.
I don't exactly remember what it did, so I'm trying not to be specific, but I think it was a fire one.
That is 800 gold.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I can almost afford that, but you know what I'd be more interested in, if you have any?
Hmm?
You have any enchanted longbows?
Hmm. On me, no. But, how, hypothetically,
I'm a pretty hypothetical man.
not in the store, but I might know where you can get one.
Tell me more.
Little. I know people. Obviously, because gotta get the stuff from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And some people that I may or may not know might be in the business of trade of magical items, weapons specifically, and manufacture.
You're saying that in a way that makes it sound like it's illegal. I just want you to know up front, I don't really care where you get it.
I have illegal contact, and I have barely legal contact.
Both sound fine by me.
You forget, Marco. Magic items are in rather limited supplies. No doubt all manners are.
Well,
Yeah, a little pause on them.
Yeah. Well, if
Fair
you're looking for something custom, I have a friend named Joe. I will say, a little weird though.
Okay. I mean, I'm no stranger to eccentric people.
Yeah, this entire town is so dumb.
I mean, we literally just came from a place where the entire shopping district was eccentric, and it was absolutely no fault of the people's.
Oh, that. Yeah, never
Speaking of,
again.
incidentally, I completely forgot something that we were supposed to do.
Oh.
But we can do that later.
Okay.
But yeah, you said his name was Sho?
Her name was Sho.
Oh, her name. Okay. And where can I find Sho?
She's got a enchanter's shop lodge near I think she's got one in the capital and then like one in the towns that kind of surround it.
Okay.
She's real big into putting parts from creatures and other things into weapons.
Interesting. All right, well, that's very helpful. Let me see if there's anything I need from you specifically. Don't mind me, just looking. Do you sell bullets by any chance?
Oh yeah.
I'll just grab a handful of those.
Okay. For a box of how much? Give me a box.
How much is a box to 50?
That will be 12 gold.
Sure, I'll take it.
It's 5 for 20.
As in 5 boxes for 20?
No, 20 bullets for 5 gold.
Yeah, sure. I'll take, how much did I say? 50? I mean,
50.
Well, if it's 20 bullets for 5 gold, 25. I'll pay 25 for 100.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else I can do you for?
Nope, you've helped me immensely.
Okay.
Yeah, just looking around.
If you ever need smithing or finer mechanical detail done, you know what to find.
You're the first person I'll come to.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tavish.
No problem. Take care now.
I'm good.
Okay. So if nothing else to do with Tavish for the time being, Ari and Kai and Sakura and Joy. Oh, Sakura and Joy went to Sedgwick. Ari Kai. Ari, you have a question for Tavis. I'd say you walk in now.
Yeah, Mr. Blacksmith, what's your name?
Tavish, nice to meet you.
Tavish. Name's Ari.
Hmm.
Do you know anything about rune smithing?
No, that is
Oh,
that is a question for person better than me at that kind of thing.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. No, I
It's
saw a great sword in a village not too far from here, and uh, it had special runes on it. I just wanted to know more information about it,
I mean,
so that
I
I
can
could
point
use
you
it.
to this. I can point you to the same person that your friend here, Shell, up near Capital, if you're ever around that way.
Cho, SHO.
SHL.
Ah,
She's eccentric, but good persons.
wait, show. Wait, hold on.
I like eccentric.
Is show like a snake person?
Yeah, she's a Gorgon. And I don't know why.
Interesting. I heard that she was somewhere in Isho.
She's up
Yeah, we did hear
north.
that, didn't we?
She's up
I
north.
forget where I had that written down.
Who told you she was there?
Just peep the town that we were in. A lot of people spoke about a lot of different things. So we
alright,
took
you know
that
what?
information.
Keeping up that business. Kept me alive so far. Well, no, she's north. Up there.
All right. Ari, we're gonna have to pay Show a visit.
Oh, we will. Oh, we will.
For your sword, of course.
For this sword.
Man, now I don't want to kill Show. Damn it,
Neither
Aaron.
do I.
It's okay. We'll just kill Zola instead.
No, my money.
After you get your money.
So, meanwhile at Sedgwick's office,
Whoa.
Sakura, Joyce is kind of following behind you, still twiddling on the ruby.
Sorry, Joe. This will just be really quick, and then we can go
Okay.
catch up with the group.
You get to the door and like close it, and she like stops dead. She's kind of staring at the door behind, like the door closed, and she just stops.
Hey, Cedric.
Oh, you're back. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Anyways, I'm assuming Ryan got you kept you up with speed on everything.
She took a lot of the market's money for something. Didn't say what.
Yeah. Anyways, so it's Ryan's got me with this group still, and we're gonna be heading out of town, and more permanently, I think, ending up in Ponade. So I think this is gonna be the end of our contact, if anything. I don't know.
Well, it was nice having you.
Yeah, it was nice. I learned to be a bit more aggressive with.
Kind of wish it was on more normal terms.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward, I guess. I should be able to find contacts for the guild in
Yeah.
other towns and, of course, the
Yeah.
capital, right?
Yeah, of course. You need anything like a letter or something? Let me know.
Of course, Cedric. Thanks. You'll be one of the first people I
Good
think.
kid.
Thanks. If since I'm heading up that way, is there anything that might catch your eye, like someone I should deliver a message to or say hi to for you?
If right when you get the chance, send something back. I guess.
Got it.
I don't get out much. So anything going up towards capital, something nice up there.
I'll be sure to put in a good word for Hema. Maybe the guild can see about helping out here.
Be nice. Be nice.
You sound like you need some rest.
Yeah. A little bit. It's been a long 2 days, so.
Since I'm leaving on such short notice, any clothes I've left here you can just sell for the market's profit. I don't mind.
Fine. Thank you. That'll help.
Anyways, I need to head off and catch up with the group. Gotta make preparations for the trip.
Good luck.
Thanks, Cedric. You too.
Yeah, take care of yourself. Stay good.
And with that, me and Joy head out to assumingly regroup everyone.
She kind of just like follows behind, and then you guys regroup, and eventually you all meet up again. And then she's like, Joy's actually like looking between like you, Sokka, and Sisu, like, so who's in charge?
Cicely,
Eh. And she kind of moves closer
Comes
to
back to
Cicely.
me now.
So what are we doing?
I think you guys went to the blacksmith, right?
We passed by there already.
Yeah, I'm asking, just checking that happened. Do you think this town sells any potion? Like, there's an alchemist here, or a medicinal person that can sell potions and stuff?
Aaron?
Alchemist? Yes, there's one in the market.
Well, it's buy supplies, so hopefully me and Marco don't have to focus all of our abilities on healing.
We also have something to do now that we're actually stopped, right?
Yes, we do.
Victor? Victor?
Where did he go?
Oh no, he's a cardboard cutout again.
I'm here.
Marco wheels around towards where he left the cardboard cutouts.
I'm here.
No, I know, but I'm looking at the cardboard cutouts.
Put it behind stage.
Yeah, you were
Alright.
saying?
We've got one last promise to fulfill. Because we didn't get a chance to while we were on the road.
You mean a little extra guest?
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeedly do.
Hey, Aaron,
Yes.
I have an important question.
Mm-hmm.
How close is this city, or this town, I guess, to Aquarius?
Aquarius?
Yeah, the city Aquarius.
Yeah. Back to my map. It is about 7 days by carriage.
And there's no route in which we're going now that leads toward it, right?
Directly to Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius is
Or like passing through.
no. Aquarius is much further north.
Okay.
Aquarius is it's pushing almost like it's pushing towards the shaded lands.
Okay.
Joy.
So I'm going to level with you right now. We fucked the shit out of that when we were taking it apart.
Mm-hmm.
Taking what apart?
Oh, our little passenger, as I sort of opened the coat like the fucking Resident Evil merchant.
Oh my fucking god, you did dissect him. Oh!
He's fine.
That's a head.
He's next. He's in the pocket that's 2 pockets away from the third knife.
Why do you have so many knives?
I have that many knives.
I'm a hunter. I hunt things.
Okay.
If Joy were to look at Marco, she would not be able to tell where he keeps the knife.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Stop-
all 8 of them.
Stop
I have a
confusing.
But anyway.
All 8 of those, the short sword, the 4 hand axes, the 2 guns, the dragoon pistol.
Joy goes to playing with her gun.
As long as she's not putting it in her mouth, I've got no problem.
What I'm trying to say is that right now, I'm a little lacking in supplies. If you catch what I'm trying to mean right now.
Oh, you need like screws and
Tavish
stuff.
has tools.
I want to go home.
Where is your home, Victor?
Is home Aquarius?
But, Sir Marco, I don't believe I said that at any point in character.
Oh no, I didn't. But you said I want to go. Wait. Oh wait, no, the Aquarius thing. Yeah. Okay.
I said I want to go home.
Where is your home, Victor? Where are you from?
Aquarius would be out of the way at this point, but
Hopefully we'll get to visit there at some point.
Maybe after you hit the
I'm
pond.
just gonna chalk that up to the adventures of Victor and Marco.
If we need a place to stay, I do have a home in this godforsaken town.
Yep, I'm gonna borrow your closet again.
What? All right.
Okay.
That's where I
I'm
slept
not-
the last 2 times I was in Hema.
All right. Let's go buy some potions from this alchemist and maybe stop by the blacksmith again to get tools for repairing Levi. Yeah, you guys cool with that plan?
Hold on, I've got to answer that message.
It's just Ari in the group chat post messaging us dumb images.
Oh my god.
Wait, can you message
Oh,
images?
yeah.
Because you can message thoughts, right? So could you message an image?
So,
No, you can't.
alchemy.
Fuck.
For the sake of brevity,
Mhm.
I will say that. Oh, hold on. These have actual costs.
These have actual consequences. You know, I'm kind of glad that we aren't being chased by mall cops.
You know, potion seller.
Potion seller. Give me your strongest potion.
My potions are too strong for you, traveler.
4. Okay.
By God, I'm surrounded by idiots.
So,
You're surrounded by very funny people, my friend.
there are 4 potions of healing. They will cost 50 gold each. And then there is 1 potion of greater healing, which will cost 100 gold.
Hey, bud, I'm looking for light wounds because I ain't trying to spend that cash.
Well, potion
What?
of healing. Potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2.
Is that all they have?
And that's 50.
And then there's 1 potion of greater healing which is 4d4 plus 4.
Do these have do healing potions expire in this world?
I mean, depends on how well they're mixed.
I'm not familiar with medicine
I
enough.
don't trust it. I don't.
I mean, the ones in front of you, they look clean. They look like they'll keep for a while. They are a very vibrant red, which looks like chain medicine, which is what they're supposed to look like. So even if they're mixed poorly, the shelf life of a even badly mixed potion is about 2 to 3 weeks if it's absolutely horribly mixed.
Okay. You said there were lesser potions of healing in one. What potion of healing?
Potion of greater healing.
And how much is that? 44.
100. Well, it's 44 healing and it costs 100 gold.
And it's 50
I'm
gold.
not spending 100 gold on 4d4 plus 4. I'll take my chances with the 1d8 plus 5.
Yeah, but we don't have magic forever. We're eventually going to run out of the ability to heal. Maybe.
In a
Let's,
day, granted.
listen, I don't want to. We got very close to the line those times. I'm not going to risk it. All right. I don't care if this is
Alright.
a bad investment. I'm going to waste 200 gold to give me 2 lesser potions and 1 potion of greater healing.
Okay, so mark that off. 200 gold. And...
So let me write that down. 2 lesser potions of healing. 1 greater potion of greater healing.
Anything else?
You have any other potions beside healing? What sort of kooky magical effects can you come up with?
I got this weird yellow potion.
What does it do?
Do you know what it does?
Only got the one. And I haven't seen it before, so
1 gold for the mystery potion.
Hard.
for the mystery one, this will.
Is there
Before you price that at higher than 1 gold, tell me why it's higher than 1 gold.
You don't even
Tell
know what
me
it does. For
does.
all we know,
I
it
don't know
could,
what it does. Okay, it probably does something. It's gold.
Which
Aaron-
it does what exactly?
Yeah,
Aaron, can I roll a
Without using the
medicine
word
check?
Something. Tell me what it does, sir.
it'll.
1 gold.
Aaron, can I roll a medicine check to figure out what that thing is?
It's got to be an Arcana check.
I don't mind rolling Arcana then.
I'll roll an Arcana check. I don't care if I fail. I'm still trying to get this guy to give this thing to us for 1 gold because he doesn't know what it does.
Make me a persuasion. Neither of you have any idea what this is.
Fair enough.
Can I try?
Go for it. Go for it. 21.
This is just lemonade.
You don't know what this is.
Oh,
Oh.
no one could say I didn't try.
Yeah.
You did. Sometimes trying is useless.
Yeah, you don't know what this is. Mark can make a persuasion check.
Does it get advantage because I brought up the 1 gold thing?
Yeah,
That can help.
please, because I literally have 0 charisma.
Yeah, take advantage.
19.
19.
Thank you. Because God knows if that was just me. As an act of role playing this 19, Marco's going to put a single gold piece on the counter.
Wait. You
and
have.
share it.
I got nothing to lose. Take your mystery potion.
All right, and I hand it over to Cherry.
Sick. Do you want a gold, Marco?
No, I'm good. I like having exact numbers of change.
Okay. I see with
now
my
have 705 gold instead of 706.
I say with my unexact amount of change. Shit. That was my blood. Alright.
So,
How do we test this thing?
We
anything
don't.
else?
We just hope we never need it.
Anything else anyone would like to do?
I'm good.
Didn't Ari have a question for blacksmith, or is that just my mind playing tricks on me?
No, that was us going to Tavish to see whether or not he had any tools.
Yeah, he asked about Moonsmith.
But we don't need to do that because Victor decided that he'd rather go home because he already has the.
Okay.
No,
I'm
no,
guessing
I-
that's the reason.
You asked about the Moonsmith. Already asked about Moonsmithing.
Yeah, something interesting. I want to see if I can get my sword runesmith or anything else.
That Tavish does not know. Outright. He told
That
you.
is fine because I
said-
know someone that does,
Yeah,
and
he said
turns
show.
out we have a date.
He said show is yeah. So with that, are you guys prepared?
Sleep over at Kai's house.
Sleep over at Kai's house.
Oh my god.
What are we preparing for?
Sleep
Sicily,
over
can
at
I do
Kai's
your
house
hair?
and just sleep over at Kai's house and then leave for Steel Bend.
Okay.
Something like that, yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
If there's nothing else you guys want to do, you have full.
Can it be assumed that Cherry managed to get into a bathhouse?
There is no.
I smell like dried blood and sulfur.
Listen, there are public baths in Hema.
I'll take that.
There you go.
That's it. That's all I want. All I want is to get the blood off.
Bathhouses are more both nicho and nicer areas of.
I'm from show. It's all I got. It's all my people have.
So, you guys sleep over at Kai's house.
Wait, Aaron, out of character, mostly
Yes.
because I forget, and I just
Yeah.
want to prove a point of historical knowledge in real
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Pradia's proto Rome, right?
Yep.
They had bathhouses in
Yeah, they-
Rome.
Yeah, but we're in a shithole right now.
Yeah.
We're in war-torn territory.
Yeah.
You should watch the anime Thermae Romae.
Also, no banter during sleepover. I just want us to make up dumb stories after the fact.
Every-
AGM in the middle of the night. Victor, what? You would have banter to piss off Sakura.
As they're bantering over Sakura's unconscious body.
I will summon Exetio, I swear to God.
You know, why don't we banter about adventures gone from back then?
Remember it like it was yesterday.
Is this just the Marco and Victor podcast over Jerry's
Oh
sleeping
my
pod?
So,
You see a fucking desk and microphone.
You see a separate
Send.
theme. You see a separate theme song and an older map of the new continent.
Oh god. If you guys come to in the morning. Everyone's good.
Yeah, we're good. How's Joy looking?
Actually,
I asked this purely so everyone has ends here tied up.
There's one thing I'd like to get before I go.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll find this at the lieutenant governor's office.
Mm-hmm.
I want to find a Pradian history book, like a history of Pradia.
There's a bookstore in the market for for a general history. 2 gold.
You want me to roll what?
It's 2 gold.
Oh, it's 2 gold. I'll pay that.
Okay. For a general history book. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, wait. Is there a better book? And then can I get a more specific
I mean,
one?
there are more.
It's Kai's old textbook from the academy.
Yeah, there are more academic ones.
Why don't I have any books at the house?
You want to go raiding? He said, I didn't want to say, hey, you can raid Kai's house.
Okay, you don't have to raid my house. You can ask.
Hey, yeah, no, we're gonna make a trip to Kai's house. I forgot something there, guys.
Go here.
Hey, Cicely, while we're walking there, do you mind giving me like a brief history of Pradia? I'm not very familiar with the country that ruined my nation.
Oh
my gosh, she's going to monologue.
Hey,
I mean, it's not a monologue.
DM,
Just go over
what
stuff.
books?
What?
No, sorry. When Cicely's done, I just want to know what books does Kai's mom have?
I don't like that.
But
No.
my father is the one who's the professor.
Oh, what books does what books does Dharma have?
Ari demands Kai's mother's book.
Oh my
We
god.
can learn about Pradian politics.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, no. So, let me explain what I'm looking for. I'm looking for how Pradia was formed, i.e., its expansion tactics, its older parts, and kind of the where the wealth was spread, if that makes
Make an
sense. Like,
Ari, I can tell you the expansion tactics firsthand. They rape a country. I'm sorry, I just can't let that go. I'm really sorry about that. That's a personal issue. I really
You
shouldn't.
know what? That's pretty fair.
It's fair. For the most part, that is generally covered in like knowledge overview bits. Pradian history. Pradia started at the Akron Mountains, which is why it still has, even though Pone is the capital, a higher kind of like social status to it. And it expanded outwards, generally through conquest. The big ethos of Pradia is total war, which is what makes them hard to deal with. In that, if you don't submit, fields are burned, crops are ruined, livestock is killed. It's submit or die.
yeah, and my question to that is, how did Pradia get so big without having a revolt?
That sounds like part of the main plot.
I mean, many people.
I mean, there's conjecture in the history book. Most of the stuff that's here is it would take a while to go through what Kai's dad has. It includes like all this topic. It would take a lot to go through it.
I have a lot of time, but I just need top
We
three
do not
books.
have a lot of time. Get in the carriage.
So, I mean, how many books are you taking?
I'm taking the 3 books that I think are gonna give me the information that I desire.
Okay, so I'll say you take Atlas of Pradia, Pradian History, Roots and Foundation, and hold on, the Spread of the Empire. A historical overview of the rise and continued storied rise of Pradia.
I hate the name of that book.
Oh shit!
Marco
I haven't
sees-
opened my
Marco
letter yet.
sees the name of that book, he's gonna scowl at it.
The last one was Rise of the Empire or something.
The rise and the continued storied rise of the Empire. Yes, it has
Okay.
it has a colon. and then more text.
Yeah, as in like, hey, we're not done.
Yeah, we're not done.
Watch
So-
what we do on part 2.
so
Yeah, that lack
e-
of subtlety isn't lost on Marco.
even though you joke, even like the basic history book, it's written by Palladian.
Yeah.
It's not done.
Can't wait for
As
the
in, like, the book
Palladian
itself isn't
DLC.
finished?
Palladian's not done. Listen,
Oh,
for a comparison, Nisho and like Maru, all that's just Palladian DLC. They're coming.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yes.
They're working their way up there.
Can I high five Sicily?
Wait, what? I'm sorry, I zoned out. What?
Nisho is
Are you
Palladian
high-fiving
DLC.
Sicily for something God said?
No, Sicily's just gonna get a pretty and high five, and she's just gonna know.
Cherry's on the side, just looking.
The big ethos and the kind of driving political call is there is nowhere that is not Pradia. They just don't know it yet.
Jesus Christ.
Man, I can't wait for I can't wait for pretty much everyone who believes that to find themselves dead in their beds.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean? What are you
What?
saying?
Oh wait,
Okay,
did,
so-
I love how he laughs and is like, wait, what?
That is good to know. Thank you. I'm gonna take my time going through these books.
Okay.
I thought that's good to know. Was
Aaron, I
because
sent you a
the book-
DM
Okay.
because to save time, just DM it to me later.
So, is everything done here? At least, are you guys done?
Yeah, I think so.
This is me making sure you guys got everything. This is just me.
Ari,
making
you
sure
sure you don't want to talk to Clark again? And I almost immediately regret that coming out of my mouth.
No.
All right, let's go. Let's get Lieutenant Ryan, get in the carriage, get out of here.
Hey, Aaron, I'm gonna leave a note in case any of my parents come back here for
Oh, yeah, it's forwarded.
whatever reason. I know they're
Mhm.
busy doing whatever, but if they ever come back, I'm gonna let them know that we borrowed a couple books,
Okay.
so that they don't think we got like robbed or whatever.
So you guys make your way over to the carriage. Along the way, Victor,
Yes.
you are stopped by Jimothy. No, not Jimothy. By the guard that you tasked to keep an eye on missing girl.
Yes.
And he goes, "So I did the thing you asked me about,
Uh-huh.
And any results?
and it's weird.
Is it only me or is Marco there as well?
Uh,
I just
you got." He pulled you to the side, so if Marco wanted to come,
I'm there.
Good.
all of them are going like, this is gonna sound weird, to like Miru, like that way.
Mm.
Which
But not
way
like-
is Maru?
It is to the north.
Oh no, I was asking God that.
It is to the north. That is up there, up that way. And they're not all going to one spot. They're all just kind of going up that way.
Hmm.
The furthest any of them really got was to a town called Silverstone, which is, it's north. It's real north.
Hey
Some
God,
merchant or something.
where is Silverstone in relation to the places we're going?
Way north.
Way norther.
Way north.
Like the north, or like below that?
No. Still
I mean,
Pradia.
north enough that we're probably not gonna get
Still Pradia.
there halfway.
Kona Day is the almost central. Silverstone is to the north, like the northern end. So the opposite of
It's
where you
closer
guys
to
are.
me.
Pretty
Hey,
much.
God, where are these places in relation to Aquarius?
Aquarius being near the Akron, I mean, it is north. And as you kind of goes, I mean, Silverstone's just the furthest one. There's like some of them near the shade, some of them into the shaded lands, but some of them like towards Kirkwind, which is in Miru itself, but not like in. They're just going north, man. North.
Are we in a carriage?
No, this is you guys are in the
We're
carriage.
getting
They're
ready
in-
to
yeah.
board.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
This
take.
is a Victor Marco
Yeah,
cutscene.
They're going up there, so I mean that's all I got for you. I'm sorry. You know, they're
No,
going.
you did enough.
No, yeah, they're north.
Thank you.
No problem.
I turn to Marco. Well, I needed an excuse to visit the old Barley estate. Just have that's on the way to wherever the hell they're all going.
Are we planning a summer trip? I mean,
Perhaps.
a winter trip because it's winter. I should remember that because that's what Aaron said.
I mean, if it's on the way.
I don't think it is, but we can try.
For a
I,
frame of reference,
I meant if we're going to go after where all those other people are going.
It would be wise.
it would be here. You go. Keep going now.
Because if I can give my 2 cents on this, something tells me that we're gonna be put on a bit of a timer for that. I doubt that we could just sit here and let things go on for much longer.
That's true.
You something like. Yeah. So,
Mhm.
with everyone.
Wait, there's
no.
one thing I need to do.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm gonna change into my final persona.
Okay, give me a second.
No, okay.
Because when you guys eventually reach the carriage, you see waiting there Lieutenant Ryan, rifle in hand, and Joy in a kind of sitting in the back of the carriage, like, I'm here too. And Ryan kind of looking to you goes, ready?
Is Joy just
Yeah.
Ralph Wiggum?
Who's that?
No, I'm saying like Raphael is saying. Aaron, not everything I say
How-
is in character.
I have an
Please
important
note.
I have an important question. Is there enough room in the carriage for all 8 of us? Right? Should we find?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay, so I don't need to use.
Look, I'd assume that if it were an issue, it would have been brought up. Otherwise, it's hammer space, baby.
I mean, it's a large carriage.
All right.
This one can seat 10.
No, because I have the spell find a vehicle, so I'm just holding on to it.
Use it when you see fit. She
Got it.
kind of, she pulls out a cigar. Oh my god. Could be free of this shithole town.
Fair enough.
Marco is going to slowly reach his hand for the horse rein because he doesn't think that anyone else is attempting to.
I mean,
He's
I
like,
Marco,
"Because
do you
I'll
want to?
do it."
You can drive. I was gonna let Joy do it, but hey.
All right.
Oh, yeah, do it, Marco.
We can do it.
Joy, do your job. And she goes, oh right, I can do that. And she kind of clambers up and drops the reins. Do all of you get in?
I'm gonna sit in the
Yeah.
front with
Yeah.
Joy just to make sure everything's, copacetic.
She,
Joy doesn't know what that means.
I don't.
Neither does Cherry. Nafis said that.
She goes, go horse, and the horses canter off.
Horse goes, yo.
I'm just happy that we can finally have a horse carriage ride where no one's yelling at Kai. This is cool. I like this.
We've come
You
a
want me
long
to yell at
way.
you?
Why do you think I'm not driving this time?
Do you want me to yell at you?
Does Ryan say that?
Yeah.
I fight pushing her out of the back of the cart.
Can I make
No,
Can I make a reaction to attempt to help catch Lieutenant Ryan?
I don't think he's actually doing it. He's just fighting the urge to.
you can just see my body jerk forward for a second, and then I'm like,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna use my reaction to be like, "Oh, you can dare."
Mm.
I'm gonna go to the front. I'm gonna sit in
God,
the front.
kid, come on.
I'm gonna sit in the front with Joy and Sakura.
Hi.
Oh,
Oh, Joy. Hi, Sakura.
I
How are
give
you?
Cicely like the Lin Bei Fong face of like, what's up with that guy?
She just shrugs and sighs and gets ready for a very long carriage ride.
So it's a very long, it's day and a half. Your first day of travel. Anyone making perception checks?
I will
I
at the front.
I guess we should.
Wait, what did he say?
Um,
Sorry.
Anyone making
Perception.
perception checks?
You know
Oh,
that thing
yeah,
you're
perception check.
fishing in?
Hey, are we doing a single perception check, or are we just doing a bunch of perception
You can do a
checks?
bunch. You can do a bunch.
Okay, well, here's mine.
No one's like necessarily on watch. 27.
Incidentally, while this is happening, Marco's playing cards with whoever
Si-
decided to play cards with
Cisco
Marco.
is just sleeping through this to
Oh.
avoid dealing with all of it.
I'll play cards with Marco, but I want to try something while I'm
Got
doing
any
it.
sevens, Victor?
Sakura's playing with Scarlet. He's got no
Aaron?
idea.
Yeah.
Dario's not on my shoulder.
Okay.
I want Dario to attempt to be sneaky and look at Marco's hand.
Hey,
Mark,
does my 27 in perception also account for dumb birds?
Well,
does Dario just chill on his shoulder?
what is Dario's stealth?
Well, why don't I roll for that right now?
Only stealth with the bird.
I really need a sheep and
I'm
Dario.
sorry,
I
I'm sorry.
cannot keep opening up this.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is a d20 plus 2. I believe.
Okay. Maybe I'll
Which is-
roll a
Which
natural
means
8.
mathematically. No, your perception doesn't count for dumb birds.
Oh, can I? Oh, wait, no, that's too high. I was gonna say if it was lower, it would be like, can I just show Dario a fake card?
And while you're keeping an eye out,
Yeah.
kind of watching Dario kind of hop across the floor of the cat, trying to be as inconspicuous as he can.
I'm gonna just turn him around.
Remember, I can speak to him telepathically.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn him around without even breaking eye
Yeah.
contact. whenever I'm looking.
And he goes, "Yeah, he caught me, Vicky. Sorry." I tried my best.
Did he say that
Still not-
telepathically or out loud?
No, out loud.
Still not looking at Victor. He's just gonna be like, that's not the first time you've tried that, but I was really hoping it would be the last.
As you kind of look out of the carriage, some of the trees in the forest around you, at this point you have gotten to the open forest now.
Mhm.
They're broken. There are kind of these claw marks through them. And you see every now and then on the ground, there are these, like kind of presses, almost like tracks, and they're really deep and heavy.
What would I have to roll to learn more, nature or survival?
Nature.
Yes.
Can I also roll nature as an
Yes.
oath of...
Okay.
Tell me the colors of the wind.
Actually, no, he saw it, so yeah.
Where are you at? Hang on. I'll PM this to you.
All right. I will probably relay most of this information to the party once.
Are we still in the same city, or is Kai out? Is Kai me out front still? I think so.
This is still day one, yeah.
Still day one. Eventually, the day fades into night, and Joy stops the carriage and looks at you and goes, and mine looks at you and goes, "We should take a rest."
Yeah, we should probably set up camp.
Yes. So, I'm not going to be taking watch.
Sorry, I died for half a second.
It's okay. It's okay.
Setting up camp.
Yes.
When Joy stops the carriage, I just want to tell people, hey, we should have 2 people on watch tonight, at least. Normally
Like,
I'd go for 1, but they're owlbears out here.
there's what?
Owlbears.
Cool, just making sure. Should I summon
Yeah,
a
you know.
second decoy carriage? Or...
Well, they're smart, but I'd be more worried about us than I would be worried about our stuff.
I mean, when they... Yeah, whatever.
They care more about food than anything else.
I know, but if they, like, see both carriages and just go to a different one,
You
then
do
they can
realize
always
it
there.
looks like food to an owlbear, right?
Yeah, I know.
Owlbears don't care about stuff. Duplicating the carriage does nothing if we're camping
Right.
outside of it.
Got it.
Yeah.
In fact, duplicating ourselves would also do nothing because owlbears would be smart enough to see through that.
Unfortunately, yes.
Heck, a normal bear would be smart enough to see through that on a good day.
All right, I'll take the middle of
Yes,
the night
normal
watch.
bears don't hunt us on a normal day.
I'll take watch with literally anybody. I just wanted to make sure that we knew that going in.
So what is our watch order?
I want to take watch first so I can be reading before.
Okay.
I'll take watch with Ari.
Okay.
I will take
Oh,
second
Oh, cool. I can talk to Cicely.
character development.
Yeah.
I'll take middle night watch when it's the darkest.
Mhm.
I shall do that as well.
Okay. And so that means
Actually, could Victor keep watch with me in the middle of the night?
Fine.
Well.
I know when I'm not wanted.
I'm sorry, Marco. It's about the book.
It's okay.
so that
I'll
means
take last watch with Ryan.
I'm sorry, what?
God, I'm feeling.
Ryan said she wasn't taking watch. You get the last one with me, Marco.
I'll take last watch with Joy.
I was waiting for it.
I'm helping.
That's cool. That's cool. You know what? I'm not watching. them.
Marco
I'm
will
just not
take the
gonna
last watch with Dario.
Marco just keeps saying different
I guess I'm
names and
watching
just
by
watching
myself
Kai
then.
get more
I guess we're doing 4
frustrated.
watches.
Marco will take the last watch with Pax.
Oh, I'm no longer flustered. Like after
That's-
that initial thing, I'm like, all right, I'm over it. I'm just not gonna take watch tonight. Ryan, move over. I'm going to sleep.
I guess I'm watching by myself.
Even the idea
No, I said
of
one
Marco.
watch, but you
Oh,
asked me to
I
watch.
thought you said I thought you said you were gonna take the
No.
one after that.
I jokingly said Marco will take the last watch with, and then I just gave a bunch of jokes.
And then like everyone's names, and then
Yeah.
Marco actually seriously got into taking watch with Pax.
Everyone is here except for Kai.
So Ari and
He's the me sword fighter skin.
So Ari and Cicely, perception checks.
Alright.
11.
Right, I should probably roll a
So
perception.
Cicely,
Hold on.
Oh wait, sorry.
Perception of the night.
That's fine. I don't mind.
What's up?
I've been going through Praedia Roots and Foundation, and I noticed something. What were the mountains that Praedia began with, Aaron?
Acorn.
The Acorn?
Acorn or Acorn?
Acorn,
Closer
yeah.
to Praedia, it's
Yeah.
pronounced Acorn.
Okay. So the Acorn mountain range where Praedia was founded, it didn't begin as Praedia, as you might know. It began as a series of mountain clans and states. But Praedia, as we would come to know it, developed with, well, the Praedification, if that makes sense. Like, the idea of being Praedian is kind of what unified the mountain, which helped them expand, which I find interesting.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying that Praedia wasn't built in a day, and that there are a series of institutions that made it as powerful as it is. I'm just trying to figure out, you know.
I'm just trying to inform you you're not fucking invincible.
There is a very important thing to think about. I should say.
Like
Alright,
what? Yeah.
Has the book mentioned the current emperor at all?
No, I haven't gotten to that part yet, and I'm pretty sure that's in Rise and Continued Rise.
Wait till you get to that. Wait till you get to that part.
Yeah.
There is a very big one there.
It's a real doozy of a cliffhanger.
Well, no, the thing is, regardless of what the Emperor does, even if he's not here, which no one knows what he looks like, so in at least practice he's not here in some effect. It doesn't need him to sustain itself, and that's kind of
Suddenly goes on partial alert.
because of
Looking
what I
around.
said.
No, looking around.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. Oh fucking boy.
You tell me if you need like a scorching ray or a fireball or something. I got plenty.
What direction?
Uh-oh.
GM?
Are you getting... Oh.
Sounds like above you.
Well, that's hecked.
Above.
Above.
Cicely, is something the matter?
Why am I hearing scratching and sticks snapping from above us?
Alright, cool. Detect thoughts. Is there something alive above us?
Man, I love hallucinatory terrain.
I kind of just want to slam the book and look and just like look at Cicely.
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure, is it... Detect
You
thoughts is just
already-
within 30 feet.
Or you don't detect anything.
I
Within
stand
30
out. Does
feet.
that give me 5 extra feet?
You don't detect anything.
I'm gonna keep it up just in case.
Okay, Cicely, you keep hearing you hear the rustle of trees. Like the tops of the canopy shaking.
Rustle, rustle.
And the same scratches on wood.
Ugh.
He's gonna be alert through the rest of the watch and just let whoever else is next know about this.
And
So they
then
know.
creaking.
Oh dear
Why do
God.
I feel like this is gonna be my problem?
That's a trip.
Give me one more perception check.
Both of us or just Cicely?
Both of you, I assume.
I mean, I'll look up from my book, see nothing, and then go back to reading.
While Ari looks up and goes back to his book, Cicely, you turn around and you look up, and you see, looking down at you, a distinctly bird-shaped head
Mother of...
and 2 gleaming eyes.
Ah,
And then the head disappears. And there's this loud,
bird-shaped as in... which type of-
owl-shaped,
Oh, fucker.
and then there's this loud screech. And then more of the tops of the trees begin to shake, and there's the sound of...
There's a very big shout,
Sticks
because I can't
snapping.
shout right now, because everyone's... Guys, we've had an
And
issue!
then you turn, and you see this large, tawny brown, kind of white on top figure. Not
The sword's out. The sword's out, fam.
I'm
Was
just gonna haste Cicely and let her
hold
do her
on.
thing.
Hold on,
Incidentally, are we supposed to be on a battle map at the
hold on.
point?
I'm going to. It begins to drop down and glide towards you.
Like knuckles
All
from
right.
enchilada.
Cool, I get to do that thing that I do.
Everyone roll me initiative. It's time to fight my flying owlbears.
Where do we start, boss?
Where do we start? So we have us.
Also, I thought owlbears were too fat to fly.
Not if they have skin flaps big enough.
Not these.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why I made them.
Hey, so since me and Cicely are the ones that are awake, right?
Everyone else is asleep.
Oh, whoops, I thought I hit it.
Does
Okay,
that mean we
I'm
should roll initiative with disadvantage? I hate
No.
the fact that I had to ask that.
No.
Thank you.
Cicely shouted
too
the moment
kind.
she saw the...
Cicely shouts Sakura's
I'm
already
assuming
cutting
they
one.
Screech.
I must be taking a great nap because I rolled a nat 1 on initiative.
Still higher
like
than
Another
D6 health
5
die.
minutes.
The higher than D6.
Okay, so Cicely has her sword out. Did Ari's haste get through or no?
No.
Boo.
I'm
Oh,
assuming
that's
the
a big
Screech
boy.
woke us all
Yeah,
up.
I know, right?
That's a big boy.
Cicely, I'm pocketing you.
I will roll their initiative.
Wow, that boy is walking on hind legs.
Yeah.
That's a wide boy.
I will roll their
That's-
initiative.
Good morning. Oh, good night. God, fuck. What is that?
I hope we.
Are they still in the trees?
They have.
Have they landed? Are they within melee range? Can I hit them?
They have landed.
Oh, cool. I
Let,
can...
let me ask you a very important question.
Yeah.
What are Joy and Ryan doing?
They are asleep.
Sweet.
Of course they are.
Did they not wake up to the shout?
No one did,
Rolled a hard one.
according to Aaron.
So, well, hold on a second. with this, alright, Cicely, and Party, I think we'll do the owlbear fight next time.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I
Aw.
guess I'm
Because
closing the spell
is,
sheet.
It is getting late. It is 11:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably go to bed.
Did someone say thank God?
That's it. I'm putting up the owlbear.
Who said that? Who the
They replicate pipe
Why is
butting.
it on top of me?
Yes, you rolled a 1.
Why am I being punished? I didn't say thank God.
Oh, hold on, don't worry. They replicate pipe butting.
Oh god.
Aaron, I want a smaller replicated owlbear that just shouts, that's the support guy, a hype guy.
Hey, Aaron, you
Think of
want
small-
to
Hype man.
Yeah.
It's me, Tom, the owlbear.
Oh, I'm gonna step on it.
Wait, is he
Aaron,
gonna
can I-
woo like the guy at the Bethesda conference?
Aaron, can I tell you a joke before we end off?
Go for it.
But when you posted those 2 owlbears, the first thing I thought was, man, I'm gonna have to walk over to one of those. Thanks, Aaron. Thank you.
Oh, stream ending
Well,
slide.
I guess we know what's happening next time on Blood Price.
Ari's gonna hasten owlbear.
Yeah.
What is gonna happen next time on Blood Price? Will the party fight the owlbears? Will we make peace? Will Ryan just say shut the fuck up? I don't know. Find out next time on Blood Price.
I can't wait for Ryan to sleep through this
No.
entire fight and then get pissed at us for making noise.
Like I'm never to.
Owlbears, I sweep.
Party being stupid. Wait.
Ari would be the type of guy to haste an enemy. He'll be like, listen, we can't test our true strength. The enemy isn't strong.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
It's time to owlbears next week.